A little bit different for people who are used to stopping by from the Getting Dicey stream, but hopefully they caught our previous crossover event. So what we're doing this time, just like we did maybe 4 or 5 weeks ago, I think, is we're grabbing some amazing people from some amazing New Zealand RPG podcasts, and we just thought we'd get everyone together and do something that we don't get to do often, which is play a level 20 character. Because whoever gets to do that? Like, no one. Never.
No one.
Yes.
It's elusive. It's a myth.
Yeah, yeah. So we'll just for what the viewers can see at the moment, I'll just give a bit of a introduction to everybody that we've got in here. Up in the top left corner, we've got Jules from the Fate of Isen. Just above me, we've got Zach from Dungeons and Dipshits. To my left, we've got Michael, who's in between podcasts right now. So if you need an awesome DM to join you or someone out that you think just have a listen. You're going to love what he does. And beneath us from Season Quest is Troy. And that's kind of, I would suggest everybody check out Fate of Isen, Dungeons and Dipshits, and Season Quest for sure. Check these podcasts out because they're all amazing and they've all got New Zealand talent. It's fantastic. But I think in general all the tech's running probably a little bit smoother than it normally does for us, so that's good.
In terms of Dungeons and Dipshits, amazing is a pretty strong word, I have to tell you. I'd give us a solid B minus. I think is about where we're sitting. So
that's a pass. That's a pass.
Yeah. But I'll tell everybody. I've managed to secure. I'm not going to tell you who it is, but I've managed to secure a bit of a New Zealand personality to do the disclaimer for the intro to Dungeons and Dipshits, which will be revealed when we release our first official episode in about a month's time. So that'll be
fantastic.
It's me, guys.
You got Michael. That's great. I'm so happy for you.
Even more famous than Michael. I'm sorry.
Okay.
Wow. I just want to say a big thank you to the normal Getting Dicey crew for having us. I know we're interrupting your usual content, so thanks for sticking with us, and I hope that we give you something really entertaining for popping by today.
I think I think we've got a couple of the usual suspects that have appeared in chat already. So thank you to LARP Kiwi for coming along, seeing your face all the time. Even one of our players, Dave, also known in the chat as the Prof 2018, is in there as well. And we've got a few other people just chatting as well. So welcome aboard. I don't know if you've come across us thanks to the many other podcasts that is here, but thank you for joining us. But I'm going to hand it over to Zach, who is going to be DMing tonight's session. The floor is yours, Zach.
Fabulous. So we will start with just a brief sort of setting the story for the players and for everyone who's watching and listening. You four are the heroes of the land, the highest tier of adventurers that have ever been. You have to do book signing tours, and you need to hire bodyguards, otherwise you'll get swarmed whenever you go down to the markets. You guys are huge celebrities. You are summoned to the main keep in Neverwinter one morning and asked to give an audience to the ruler. You stand in this enormous vaulted hall, Gothic in design, polished marble floors, huge towering columns, and sitting on this unusually large throne is the Lord of Neverwinter, Lord Severance. And he stands up. He's quite a short man. He's about 5'3", and so the lordly robes were made for the previous lord, and they haven't modified them, so they drag on the ground a little bit when he stands. He addresses you. Hello there to the greatest heroes in all of the land. Thank you so much for coming to see me at my humble abode. There is a small problem that we need your assistance with. Will you take up sword and shield again and help us to save the land once more?
Great voice. Great voice.
Loving it. Loving it.
Okay, well, yeah. What he sees in this group is a small gnome, maybe 3.5 foot tall. He's quite old. He's wrinkled. He's got big grey eyebrows and a big grey sort of handlebar mustache. And he sort of steps forward. He says, "Oh, the name's Farlin. Farlin Sleazy, and I'll be more than happy to help you out with this. What do you say, crew? What do you say?"
Another little gnome sort of steps forward, followed by an entourage of what looks like a grey version of himself. Like, in The Simpsons when Bart sort of gets left behind at Christmas and makes a grey sludge snowman. It's sort of like that, but a replica of himself, as well as 2 homunculi and an octopus and an owl come forward and go, yeah, I'll come along with you, and I'm always down for, a bit of fame and fortune here and there.
Oh, marvelous. Do not worry. You will be richly rewarded for your time.
Oh, I like richly rewardingness things.
No.
Good.
You will be richly rewarded.
Richly? Like which
Richly rewarded.
Which,
You
east
will
or
have
west?
I do love a good
you will have
reward.
many treasures.
Oh, treasures! I love a good treasure. What do you think, Yort? You're coming along.
I also love treasure. Treasure keeps me going, and I'm here to get it. Standing in front of you guys is a rather thin dwarf. His name is Yort Pebblejaw. He has been a criminal for a long time, but he's redeemed himself in the eyes of the people at least twice. Maybe 3 times.
Maybe 3 times. He's still got a couple more things to make amends for, I think, though. There was the incident in Waterdeep that we don't really talk about. Yort's going to have to do quite a lot to make up for that one, I think.
Oh yeah, he screwed up. Simple as that.
If one final person.
Oh, Jules, your mic is muted.
This rather proud, I know, great start, Jules. Proud angelic figure steps forward. This rather tall, kind of imposing man steps forward, wings folded back, holding a sword and shield sort of down by his side currently, and he says, "We don't do it for treasure, though, do we? We do it because it's right."
Crikey, I always forget how you sound when you really sneak up on me with that voice of yours. Oh, sheesh. Well, I mean, I kind of do it for treasures, but these other few, sure.
Oh, I love it. I was not expecting that. Well done, Jules. That's amazing.
I wish I prepared silence.
So, what is it you need us to do?
Oh well, there is a cave in the mountains. There was a small infestation of dragons that need to be taken care of. We think that due to the size and the age of the dragons, that you four are the right people to take on this task.
Wait, did he say right or
the white people?
I know
we're people.
I understand we're not very diverse, but I don't know if you just need white people or if we're the right people.
Lord of Neverwinter does not see color. It's fine.
Thank goodness.
So please, if you will please step into the antechamber to the right, we will load you into the narrative cannon, and we will get you to where you need to be.
what color is the room to the right?
Blue.
Okay, I look for a white room.
I should have said red, but I said blue. You four are ushered off into a. Jules is having a small breakdown. You four are ushered into a small anteroom that kind of looks like one of those changing room type things that you might get at a laser tag sort of thing. It's a bit sterile. There's some sort of arcane equipment hanging on the walls, and there is a turtle there. And this turtle says, right, cool, okay, we need to get you guys fitted up, and we're going to put you into the cannon, and then we are going to get you to where you need to go. Please put on these helmets, put them on the right way. If you don't put them on the right way, your spine will compress, and you will be killed instantly. So he hands you these flimsy-ass looking helmets. They're really just kind of colanders with straps on them. And this turtle is just rushing around. You've never seen a turtle move like this before. This dude is moving 1,000,000 miles an hour. And he's just got these helmets proffered out to you. What are you guys gonna do?
Yeah, I think what's his name? Farlan is gonna grab the helmet and just sort of like inspect it. Does it look like it's gonna do anything?
Roll me investigation.
Yeah, sure thing. That is a 13 plus, just straight 13.
Just a straight 13?
Yeah.
It looks pretty flimsy. You're not too sure about it. But I mean, this is sort of the main. You are aware of the narrative canon. You know that it's used plenty of times, and it's not the first time you've used it yourself.
Yeah.
So no, you're relatively confident that it's okay.
I never did trust these things, but you know, I also not a big fan of having my spine broken. And he just starts putting it on.
Fantastic.
Yep, I follow suit and then make sure my entourage have it. Well, I do my entourage first. You know, you've got to make sure that they're done first before adjusting your own. And yeah, I stand in line behind Farlan.
Fantastic.
I hope I've already got one. I imagine I've gone in and stolen one earlier. Yort's the kind of guy to have taken one in advance, knowing he may need it at some point, any point.
Fair enough. Can you just go ahead and roll me, I don't know, a sleight of hand, just for funsies?
That is a 15 plus 16. That's ridiculous.
That's amazing. That's amazing.
You've got like 6 of these things in your backpack. You've got one for all sizes, and in fact, Truffle has he is one short for one of his familiars, and you are able to furnish him with one of these.
Thank you, Yord. I really appreciate it. I didn't want my, octopus here to go splat. It's not really what they're designed to do. It's already bad enough I have him this far away from the water.
I probably have some water too if you need that, but for now I'll keep it in its skin.
I look at your water skin. Is it sentient?
No.
Okay.
Roll nature for that one.
Nature.
Yeah.
That is a grand total of 22, 17 plus 5.
Yeah, it's not sentient. You're fine.
Okay.
It's not.
Good.
Graros, what's Graros doing?
Graros would be inspecting this cannon because obviously Graros can like usually sort of use wings. So is like, I didn't know there were other ways of flying, and then sort of turns around to everybody and is like,
Graros, roll me Arcana, please.
Sure. Just as a point to tell the audience, if you're looking at my character sheet and being like, this is really weirdly made, this is made by D&D Beyond, randomized. So that's a thing.
Yeah.
So it's all up to the program how good I do today. Nothing to do with me. And that was a 3, by the way. So
That was a 3. All you can tell is that it's some sort of big magic cannon. You're unable to discern its workings, but again, it's not your first rodeo. You've used the narrative cannon once or twice before. So, unless there are any objections, of course, you are all strapped into the narrative cannon, and the Lord of Neverwinter comes out into the launching bay to sort of give you the royal wave goodbye. He says, "Oh, goodbye and good luck. Please do come back alive. That would be really, really good if you could return to us in your mortal states. We need you to boost the tourism industry here, you see."
I strike a very striking pose, like I'm putting my hand over my head and like pulling my shirt slightly, and I'm like, "Yeah, I think I can do that. I'm one of the top wizards in Neverwinter, so people are gonna
Fantastic.
come all around."
And with that, this turtle that has outfitted you runs over to a enormous lever on the wall, and all you hear is 3, 2, 1, and then your world explodes, and you are all thrown back against these seats that you're on. And I need everyone, please, to roll me a Constitution saving throw.
11 plus 6, 17.
19.
12 plus 3, 15.
23.
Perfect. You are all 100% fine. As the little pod out of the narrative cannon fires you over the Sword Mountains to the northwest of Neverwinter onto the plain of Standing Stones, where you thud to a halt in front of a scene of abject chaos. There is an enormous rock formation. In front of this, there are skeletons, there are burning carts, there are bodies scattered everywhere, dead trees and enormous stones. You land out of the, from the pod, and you sort of scramble out. I guess everybody has Roll20 open, so you can have a squiz at that, and that is where you have landed. In front of the opening to this cave, there are 2 large blue bonfires, and in front of those, or behind those bonfires, I should say, are 3 enormous stone statues. What are you gonna do?
Do I know anything about strange blue bonfires being a wizard and it being of magical origin?
Roll me an
I
Arcana
assume-
check and find out.
That is a grand total of 23.
23. These flames are, you can pick up evocation magic from them, but other than that, there is nothing special about them whatsoever. They're just some fancy evocation based flames. You figure they're probably just there to look cool.
Okay. So guys, I think these flames here are just for decoration.
Well, they certainly look very nice. What, DM, could you tell me a little bit about them statues up ahead?
Well, these statues, they tower above you. They are a good 30 feet tall. They are 10 feet wide. They are human in nature, roughly hewn. They have very, very rough human features. Each one of them carries an enormous cudgel or club in one hand. And they... actually, you've got stone cunning, don't you? Oh, no, you're not a dwarf. You're a gnome.
I'm a gnome.
These are 3 huge statues that you can see.
Have I come across any kind of shitty statues that come to life when I look at them funny or something?
Roll me history.
Cool. 15 plus 21.
21. Yes, you have an inkling these may be stone golems.
Right.
You're not 100% sure, but you've got a feeling.
Yeah, I just turned to the crew and sort of say, I've got a bad feeling about those statues up ahead. They remind me of some stone golems from, maybe a year ago. They look just like them.
And how did you deal with those?
You just do what we do best, is we're just going to go in there and we're going to fuck them up. It's quite simple. We do that. We've done this before.
Yeah. Graros solemnly like pulls out the shield, sort of bangs it with the sword, and is go, "Oh, let's go, gang!"
Jesus Christ! You're Garrus, please. Oh,
Well,
Every
let's
time.
go.
It's gonna get us every time. I know it.
I just like that the microphone just freaked out. It just peaked the microphone, and all we could hear was just, yeah, that was beautiful. It sells it. It sells it so well.
Well, let's get up there and have a look at these stones then, I guess. If I know a thing or two about stones, they shouldn't move too quickly. We can probably sneak up on them.
Yeah, I think Farland just sort of like closes his eyes and takes a big breath and just starts walking out towards these three golems or statues.
Sure. How close do you guys get?
I'm gonna sort of hang back with my simulacrum shoop and send in my owl carrying the octopus.
All right.
And I'm going to get about
Close.
50 feet from these things at the moment.
Okay. You all wander up 50 feet from these statues, and nothing has happened yet.
Yeah, Graros is like pretty brave, pretty stupid, really stupid. God, so stupid. Just sort of walks a bit further. It's like, well, nothing's happened yet, so keeps going.
Keeps going.
Yeah.
How close does Graros get?
30 foot, I reckon. Goes another 20
30
foot.
feet. Fantastic. When you get about 30 feet away, the center statue seems to just move imperceptibly, and a small glow comes out of its eyes.
I
And
told you.
it-
I told you. What did old Farland say?
Graros, this statue leans down and booms out, "Death comes to all who enter."
And Graros just sort of yells back, "Death comes to all in the end!"
Raise an interesting philosophical point. But, and this thing lifts up its cudgel and just brings it down right next to you. And I need everyone to roll initiative.
Yay!
Woo!
Here we go.
Oh my god, I nearly rolled initiative in roll 20. I've been playing too much. I was like, wait, where's the initiative tracker? Oh no, that's not a thing.
I've rolled a 10.
11 plus 4, so that's 15.
15 for your... Farland, sorry, what was yours?
10.
10. Graros.
20. Dirty.
Oh, nice. Truffle.
I rolled a 19, so I got 29.
Nice. Nice. All right, I better roll for the things that may or may not be stone golems. They get that many. Excellent. One moment, I'm just going to sort out my little initiative tracker here that I use in Excel.
Nice.
Yeah. Well, it's only because my handwriting is appalling. So if I write it down, I rapidly lose track of what's what. Fantastic. Well, quite obviously, Truffle Butter with an initiative of 29 is up first. So,
Okay.
do your work.
Okay. We're gonna start off light. I'm just gonna cast a fireball.
All right. Yeah, absolutely. I guess centered in the
Yeah,
in the middle of them.
How far away are they? They're like, okay, yeah, I could hit. Okay. So Truffle Butter, he cracks open like little box, grabs out a cigar, lights it, and then like spits on the ground and flicks the cigar towards the stone golem, at which point it erupts. And can I get a dex saving throw from everyone in 20 feet from that point?
Dex saving throw. That's going to go well for these enormous things. Yeah, I imagine they don't succeed because that's a 6.
Yep, they fail. They have to get a 21 or higher. They take a total of 18 fire damage.
18 fire damage.
Damage.
Please. Perfect. Cool. All right. Marvelous. They have a bit of a stumble, but they remain in place.
Seeing that I do that, Shoop sort of sludgily moves a bit and does the exact same thing. For another. Can I get dex saving throws?
One moment. One of them will pass. One of them will fail.
Okay. The one that passes takes half of 38 damage.
Perfect. So we'll go.
My fucking simulacrum's better than I am.
So that one that I've pinged is the one that has taken half.
Okay.
Half of 38. Marvelous. Very good. What else? While I'm doing my admin here.
Oh, I'm gonna hang back with my little party posse over here for this round, and actually they'll circle back to me.
Okay.
And that's me.
Fantastic. It is the turn of the statues now. The first one, the center one, Graros, that you went up and tried to have a debate with, takes another 2 swings at you with this enormous club. So that is going to be doop-de-doop-de-doo. That's plus that many to hit. So we are going to have a 27 and an 18 to hit.
Yeah, that'll do it.
Both of them?
Yeah, I mean, blame
Ooh.
D&D Beyond. My AC is 18.
Ooh, that's a bit rough. That is a bit rough. So what do we got?
I'm testing it.
8. Okay, that is going to be. Sorry for being slow. That is going to be 16 damage to you twice. So what's that? 32 bludgeoning damage.
Oof.
Dang.
That is the first one. The other 2 are going to use some of their movement to get a bit closer. Graros, I'm just going to move you up. Whoa, that's the wrong button to use. There we go. I'm just going to move you up there. These
Oh.
ones. 30 feet or so. What's their movement? 30 feet. Lovely. The other 2 are simply going to walk over to here, bypassing you and just moving closer to the rest of the group. And it is going to be the turn of Yort and then Farlan.
Awesome. Well, I suppose in that case, I should dash over to the one on my the one closest to me, which I believe is on the right, and I'm going to whip out my short sword, and I'm planning to just jam it in wherever I see is potentially its weakest point in the stone.
Okay. So roll to hit.
Ooh. Okay, that's a 15.
15 will not do it. You swing down and it just bounces off.
Yeah. Okay. Cool. That's great. That's just great.
Anything else?
No. That's me for now.
That's gonna
Yeah.
be long. All right, Farlan.
And you are level 20, right? You're
Yeah.
Okay, all right.
Yeah,
Just
I
double
didn't
check.
roll well.
No,
Didn't
that's
roll
true.
well.
Okay, that's all good. So Farlan's going to just start unbuttoning his shirt as he starts walking towards this stone golem on the left. And despite his aging appearance, he's just got this amazing 6-pack and muscles just rippling underneath. And
Is Is it a real six-pack, or is it like one that's drawn on with a crayon?
No, this guy has been focused on training for an incredibly long time, and he cracks his knuckles when he comes up against this 30-foot stone golem. And him being about 3 foot high means he's really only getting a good couple of shots at the foot of this golem. And he's just going to attack. Yeah. He's just going to start like just 2 punches to the foot of this thing.
All right. Roll to hit.
Let's have a look. Okay, the first roll. The first roll is a 13, which I'm going to assume is a miss.
That is going to be a miss.
And the second roll, also a 13.
Oh, dude.
To which he closes his eyes and just like tenses all of his muscles, and you just see anyone who would have been looking would just sees this blue sort of aura ripple effect burst out from him, of which he just attacks twice more. Rolling a 22 and a 24.
Yes. Those will both hit.
To which he does 8 damage for the first and 6 damage for the second.
Now, bludgeoning damage, yes? With your fisticuffs?
That is bludgeoning? Yes, bludgeoning damage.
Now, slight mechanical question here. Does it count... do your key attacks count as magical? Or is it just standard?
You know,
I
know I've got something here that says it's magical. So yeah, magical, I believe.
Perfect. Okay, cool. All right. So you attack twice and do 8 damage. Well, 16 technically. Fantastic.
Cool. I think that's all I can do. Yeah, that was my bonus. Yeah, cool.
Fantastic. Truffle and then Graros.
Okay. So, seeing that we are not, putting a dent in these creatures, I am going to move a little bit closer, me and Shoop will, and I will cast an age-old favorite. Both me and Shoop pull out, in simultaneous fusion, pull out little vials of a red liquid and start pouring it in a circle on the ground, and we are both casting Summon Lesson Demons.
Oh shit.
Dang,
okay.
All right.
So it is cast twice. I think I need to roll a d6. Is it? Yep, so I need to roll a d6. I believe there's one in
D6, like a D6.
Okay, 3. That means that I get a total of 4 demons challenge rating half or lower. So 8 demons challenge rating half or lower. So let's just make them shitty little go-getters here.
Right.
Why not? And they basically will attack everything. Sorry, guys. But they go for the most threatening thing first, so don't be a threat. Which I think we
I think good.
I'm just an angel with a really radiant sword and a shield, man. Like, I don't look like a threat.
Right. So yeah, they'll charge in.
There you go. I've just given you 8 little demon tokens to play with there, Michael.
Oh, damn.
Cute!
I can't move them.
Oh my god, they're adorable.
I can't move them at all, but I love them.
I agree with you, Jules. They are adorable from a distance, because when you get up, from a distance, you can't smell them.
Leave demons alone.
Demons, in that regard, are very much like koalas. Adorable from a distance, but they just stink so bad.
Much like how demons are, I can't control them in Roll20.
Oh, shite. Sorry, that one's on me, buddy.
But yeah, they shall attack.
I'm just going to set them to be controlled. So go ahead and roll to hit.
Okay. D20. So there we go. 1 got a crit. 3, no, that's not gonna hit. 10, no, 17 plus.
Mhm.
I'm still just getting this. That's 3. And last one. How many is that? Wait.
So
1, 2, 3.
that was
4,
3 so
5,
far.
6. 18 plus.
Yep, that'll hit. So
And
what's that
8.
for?
The last one doesn't. That's a total of all 8. So I got an 8, 18, 6, 3, 17 plus. A 10 and a 3 and a 20. I'm just figuring out what their pluses are because they are shit. They get
These are the pitfalls of playing a conjuration wizard.
plus 2. So the 17 is a 19.
Perfect. Okay, so out of that, I would say that out of the ones you gave me, I think 4 of them hit with those bonuses because there's a pretty significant difference between the two.
Okay.
So which of the ones in Roll20 are you going to attack?
They're all going after the one with the monk. Why not?
All right, fantastic.
Surround and pile around. So
Brilliant. Roll me
yeah.
some damage.
1, 4, 1, 2.
Come on, roll 20. Give us a break.
I know. But
and what type of damage was that, please, Michael?
piercing. They are biting
Piercing?
him. Yep.
Fantastic. These little demons just swarm all over this this living statue, and they give it their all, but it's just they are not able to penetrate the rock. They are just clawing at it, doing their absolute best, but they are not making any headway into doing any damage to it whatsoever.
Well, they're my sweet little boys.
I know, and they're so cute. They really
Okay.
are. One of them's
Well-
called Ted. I think. Would you say that Ted the demon is your favorite?
I would probably say Steve.
Steve.
This is
Good
Steve
choice,
here.
'cause Steve is the one that looks like Richard Iowade. Iowade? Is that how you say his surname? I think it is.
Iowade? Yeah,
Iowade.
yeah.
Marvelous. Okay. Anything else?
Yes, they are also all going to release their fetid clouds.
Gross.
I told you they smelled, and I was just making shit up.
No, I chose Dretch, their Dretches, just because of that. Can I get 8 Constitution saving throws from everyone in there, including the monk?
Oh, what do I have to roll? Sorry.
Constitution saving throws.
How far's the distance on that?
It is 10 feet.
Oh, so is that me too then?
I get. Thankfully,
No,
I get.
I wouldn't think so.
If I fail this, I can spend a key point to refail if need be, which I got like 9. So I'm assuming that's a fail. Yeah.
Ooh.
Just.
I'm gonna re-roll. I'm gonna spend a point and re-roll that. To which I got 21.
Okay. Yep, that's good.
I
Yeah,
think
it's
that-
11.
Yeah, that wave of filth sort of like flows over, and you see Farland again just close his eyes, and that kick of blue aura just goes poosh, out from him.
So let's have a look. The statue managed to get a a 17.
Yep, it's fine. He's not poisoned.
All right.
Statues anyway.
Okay. Anything else?
That is me.
That's you, Graros. Then we have the turn of the statues. Statue,
Cool.
bro. Bye.
So Grouse it's got this like crazy radiant blade. There's not actually a blade in it. It's just like daylight in a blade. And is just gonna swing that a couple of times because he gets to attack a couple of times. So, that's pretty freaking good. That was a natural
That's pretty
20.
Oh yeah.
Nice.
So 29 for the first swing.
Mhm.
And miserable fail for the second one because it was only a 12. But
Oh,
29 for
well,
the first one with a crit.
Yeah. Roll me some damage.
Can you just not, please? That would be 6 damage. Do you double
Double
the crit?
dice. You double the dice.
You do.
Double the dice?
Yeah.
Okay, let's roll the dice again, because that seems better. Oh, cool. So 7 this time. How's that? Is that good?
That's pretty good.
So I have 13 damage, please.
Wow.
Oh, okay. That's a bit rough.
That is.
Um,
Yeah. It's not an undead by any chance, is it?
It is not undead.
Oh,
I'm sorry to say.
what a shame.
Anything else from Graros?
No. I'm gonna save shit for later.
Right.
I'm assuming these
Oh.
things are gonna be, like,
These are
easy.
just a pushover,
right?
yeah.
Pushover.
Yeah.
We're doing so well so far, so.
Yeah, I may have slightly overestimated what I needed to do. That's fine. You can adapt. So the first of these things is simply going to look down at you, Farlan, and just gaze at you and just lock eyes with you. I need you, please, to make me a wisdom saving throw.
Sure, we can do that.
And his eyes, they just glow an even brighter sort of yellow as it looks down at you.
I get advantage on all wisdom saving throws. So I've got
Nice.
what's that one? The first roll of 15 and second roll of 6. So we'll go with the 15.
So, yeah, you just lock eyes with this thing, and every movement feels like you're moving through treacle or golden syrup or something. You are just slow. Everything just seems to be happening really, really quickly. So, unfortunately, for 1 minute, you can't use reactions. Your speed is halved, and you can't make more than 1 attack per turn. But at the end of each of your turns, you can roll your saving throw again to break it.
Okay, cool.
So that is the first one. The other two, Yort, it is just simply going, the one that is in front of you is simply going to Hulk Smash. And we are going to have, stop doing that. Oh, okay. I don't think that hits with either a 5 or a 2 somehow, unless your AC is really shitty.
No, it doesn't. I'm pretty safe from that.
You are safe from that, absolutely. Graros, the one in front of you, is also going to Hulk Smash. And oh my god, are you kidding me? That's a 4 and a 2, so you get away safe and sound as well. Then we are going to go to Yort and then Farlan.
I'm going to try and grapple the statue that's closest to me. I'm going to use my grappling pin to try and hold it. I know I'm just a 4'5" dwarf, but
Trying to grapple a 30-foot tall living statue. I mean, you are going to have to roll so well for this, but I love it.
Just got this
Well,
image of you just
scrap it.
hugging it.
Like
Yeah.
it's a toe.
God, do it. Do
I
it.
love it.
I love it.
what am I adding to my dice roll for a grapple check? Is
so-
it just...
For grappling, it'll be your strength versus its dex. So,
Yeah.
your just roll d20 plus strength.
So that's 16.
16. All right. Okay. Let's see if this thing is strong enough to. No, it is. You have managed to grapple this in somehow. You've done some weird dwarven jujitsu, and have got this thing into an armbar or something. So you have. How?
You see, you clasp the hand of the statue and hold it to the thigh, and you just kind of hug against the thigh and the hand, and just get right in there.
This is the dumbest thing in the world. Oh, well done. You have successfully grappled an enormous statue. Well done. Anything else from you, Yort?
No, that was my action. I don't know if I can do... Not unless I do a sleight of hand check to see if I can loot anything off the statue while I hold him. I think I'm good.
No, I think you're pretty good. We are going to go to Farlan and then back to the top of the order with Truffle.
Farlan like slowly looks over towards Yort and like slowly brings his thumb up to give him like the thumbs up. Like, good work, Yort. And he looks back over, holds up his hand and just touches his ring that's on his finger and just disappears. Just gone from sight. He's used his ring of invisibility to just disappear.
Oh.
Ooh,
And
nice.
not that anyone else would see, but he just zips back 20 feet.
Fantastic. Okay. Back to the top of the order. Truffle Butter.
Okay, so Truffle Butter sees that the demons are doing nothing, and sees that there is a dwarf hanging on to one of these stone golems, and sees it isn't going well, and he basically yells out, "Okay, so why don't you guys come back here and we'll just drop the bomb on these guys." And I'm gonna hold my action to cast a spell for when they get back, as well as shoot casting a spell, which will be Meteor Swarm.
Okay, cool. So we're going to go to Graros.
Oh, just by the way, I rolled an 18 on the wisdom save just for at the end of my turn for the slow.
Oh, then perfect. Then you are no longer slowed.
Okay, perfect.
Aros pulls out a flask of gin and just sort of tops himself up quickly.
Oh, it's a drink. Oh well.
I know I left mine on the shelf behind me, and I was like, "Crap! I have to sneak over there somehow without people noticing." So
Far easier for you to sneak over than the DM, because I'll have to be like, right, just I need to stop time for a second.
he's gonna just swing. Which makes the most sense. But he's going to also. Oh well, I'll do that if I hit. It's an if I hit thing, so.
Yeah. Go and roll to hit.
That one did not.
Mhm.
That one did. I
Right.
think. Well, I mean, I got a 16 and a 23, so
23 definitely hits.
yeah. So that is now spend a spell slot, and I can do my divine smite,
Nice.
which gives me 2d8 extra radiant damage. Plus, I have improved, so I get an extra 1d8. So 3d8 as well as the normal. Cool. Where is my roll 20? Because I'll just roll 3d8 in there because it'll be easier. Cool. So 16 for that, plus the 9 for normal. So I will have, what's that, 25? 25 damage, please.
Perfect. Nice. That's a good hit. This
Yeah.
this one Graros that you are attacking, you can see a fine web of cracks starting to appear where you have just been smashing the shit out of it.
Nice.
And it's the same yellowy golden light that is in its eyes. You can just see this faint web of cracks start to creep out.
Like,
We are going.
it's possible.
We have no idea what you're saying because your microphone just gives up every time you talk.
Damn it. I should have played with my condenser mic.
Oh, no. All right. It is the turn of.
You should run. You should seriously run.
The turn of the statues. Graros, again, this thing is going to. This thing that you have been attacking is going to turn its gaze on you and lock eyes with you. I need you, please, to make me a wisdom saving throw. Once you've finished your drink, you lush.
Totes. It's all good because I've got plus 11. But I rolled a 1, so that's fun.
Oh man, yeah, you are slowed. Your movements are just just you feel rubbish. You feel kind of almost like you're a bit hungover.
Uh-huh.
But yes, same for you. So you can't use reactions. Your speed is halved. You can't make more than one attack per turn. And you can only take an action or a bonus action, not both.
Is that a
but
spell attack, by the way? Sorry.
It's not a spell attack. No, it's just
A magical effect? Okay, so I have advantage on that. Sorry, I should have said. Because I have a shield. What was it called again? It was called a spell guard shield, which allows me to have...
Okay,
Yeah.
Then
Sorry,
then
I'll
roll
give it another roll, and hopefully that is better. Well, it's not a lot better, but it is an 18 now.
18 is enough. 18
Nice.
is enough.
Sorry, dude, I should have asked that earlier. Apologies.
Doesn't matter. Marvelous. So, the one that is closest to you, Yord, again, it is just going to... It's not very creative. It is simply going to Hulk Smash. So, what does it get? It gets that many. So, it rolls a 16 and a dirty 20 against your AC.
Oh, you've muted yourself, Troy.
You've muted
Yeah,
yourself again, buddy.
yeah, I know. I was just making sure.
You're just
For the lip
testing.
readers out there, yeah, my AC's 15, so they both hit. I would like to react with an uncanny dodge.
Oh, okay, go on. So, I'm sorry, what does uncanny dodge do again?
Dodges uncannily.
Yeah, uncannily dodges.
It does, I mean, it does what it says on the tin, really, doesn't it?
I can halve the damage taken.
Sweet. Oh, no, that's excellent. Okay, so I'm going to get in and roll some dice for these. What do we got? That many. I have too many things open. 3, 8.
I want to know if you were really muting for pineapple lump eating.
I was. I've been eating the new LMP pineapple lumps. They're pretty good. They are. I'm enjoying them. But I thought I would mute for eating, as I've heard a few complaints about that in various podcasts.
Oh, hush your mouth! Any Fate of Isen fans here, do not mention me in the chat. I don't want to hear it.
So you are going to take, doing some quick mental math, you are going to take 14 points of smushing damage. I know that's not an official Wizards of the Coast damage type, but it is now.
In this grapple, I'll accept smushing damage, I think.
Oh, that's right, you've got it grappled. Got it grappled, it can't attack you.
It can, isn't it at disadvantage, I think, right?
Yeah, at disadvantage.
It's not restrained, it's just grappled, so it should just be rolling with disadvantage.
Yeah. Okay, well then in that case we've got a 17 and a 13, so the 17 will still go. I will re-roll damage.
A 17 and a 13. With disadvantage, it'll be the 13.
It makes 2 attacks.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah.
Sorry.
No, it's not at all. Always call me out if you think I'm doing something dumb. I'm still relatively new at DMing, so by all means, don't hold back. I totally forget that we're streaming and people are also watching this. So hello, people.
And this is what happens when you put DMs in a game together.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, no, it's all good. It's all good, and it's a positive thing. So for that one, you are only going to take 11 smushing damage.
Oh, excellent.
Which is far better, I think. Now, Yort, it is your turn, and then it is going to be back to Farlan. Go away, malware bites. No one likes you.
Well, I'm already grappling them. I'd like to try and pin them using my grappling pin. Now that they're grappled, I'd like to try and push this big statue down onto the ground and hold them down in a pin.
Yeah, look, I mean, so pin, what you need to roll strength, I guess?
Once they're already grappled, I can just roll again on a second grapple check to pin them.
Oh, please.
Go ahead, go and do it.
Please.
That is 10 plus 1, 11.
Oh.
11, alright, and what's gonna...
love this image. God, I wish someone would draw this.
Just this like little dwarf just going, holding onto its
You're
foot.
kidding me. That's
Oh
in
my
that
God.
one. So,
Yes.
oh, you've got to be shitting me.
Best thing I've ever seen.
Dwarf conquers stone.
Oh my god. And on the way down, Yort, because you are a dwarf and so you know lots about stone. Have you realised that this is made out of granite? Some really nice granite too. It's the sort of granite that a dwarf would get very excited about.
Oh, I'm quite excited about the granite, just myself, out of character as well. Ooh.
Anything else for you, Yort?
I want to ask. See, falling damage, you get 1d6 for every 10 foot you fall. Is there any damage to this golem as it drops down to the ground?
No.
Okay,
no,
fair enough.
That's just because I'm looking at its things that no, it would not take any damage from falling, unfortunately.
Had to ask.
At this point, can my spells go off?
I am. Oh well, I mean you were holding your action, so that's kind of up to you.
So
I mean, I'd hope I'm holding it quite tightly, but like, if I could have it between me and the oncoming spell, that would be great.
Don't worry, it's not gonna hit you. It's not gonna hit anyone but the big guys and my demons.
All right.
We'll
Well, then
set.
we'll insert Truffle back into the initiative order here.
So with Meteor Swarm, I get to pick 4 points, and I'm gonna double up on those points. So I am gonna pick 1 point there, another point there, then 1 point there, and another point there. Oh, sorry, 1 point there, and another point there. And basically, meteors come down. Can I get a dex save?
Dex save. All right.
Yeah,
from both of the golems or just the one?
Both of the golems.
Right.
And because it's a 40-foot radius from that point, I believe that Jules will be fine, I hope.
All right. 14, 18. Okay. So that is a 13 and a 19 for Dex.
Both fail, so they take...
Go on.
Oh, if that's the amount, they both fail.
Yeah, absolutely. Go ahead.
Okay, so for the bludgeoning damage, we'll do first. That is a total of 80 d6.
80 d6?
Yep.
80 d6.
D6. Each point does 26 bludgeoning and 20 d6 fire damage.
I tell you what, I'm going to use this time that Michael is going to do some huge amounts of arithmetic to go and get myself
It's
a
already
drink.
it's rolled.
It's already done? Ah, damn. All right, go on.
So bludgeoning is 289.
Yep.
And is there any way I can just re-roll the same thing in D20? And in D&D Beyond.
Oh.
I do not know. I'm sorry.
Okay, well,
No,
go
you have
get
to
a
do it
drink
again.
now. I shall be clicking for a while, guys.
No, just go to the advanced dice roller and roll 20.
Okay.
So this is Meteor, right?
Yes, this is Meteor Swarm.
Damn.
At level
Yeah,
20.
Go down to the bottom. Yeah, you got it?
Oh, yeah, I got it. Okay, advanced dice roller, D6. Nope, that's one. Okay, so...
Now down the bottom it says literally ADV dice roller.
There we go.
And then you can put in the number and yeah.
That is 276 fire damage. On
Damn,
top
to
of that.
both of them.
Yeah.
Yeah, look, you call down the powers of the cosmos on these things. Both, because this is both you and Shoop doing it, isn't it? So you're sort of...
No, this
casting
is
it
just
twice.
me.
That's just you! God damn, dude.
Yeah.
All right.
It's a 9th level spell. I'm very
Yeah.
tired right now.
And just these meteors just first what happens is there's a couple of pebbles sort of fall from the sky and they just bounce off these statues, and then a couple more larger rocks come raining down, and then all of a sudden these enormous flaming boulders come barreling out of the sky and smash these two things into rubble. It's an incredibly impressive sight, and these two big creatures are Kaputski.
Oh, dang.
To the sound of screams of about 8 demons, and I just grab.
And all the demons are pretty well vaporized too.
I grab my octopus and I just use it as a pillow. I'm just gonna have a nap.
Gonna have a little nap, have a little sleepy pies. That's amazing. Okay,
Wow.
Farlan, you are next, followed by Graros.
Farlan was just like enough distance back just to get a decent amount of warmth and breeze coming from that meteor strike, and all of his plans are gone, and he just turns his sight to the golem lying prone underneath Yort, and just darts across, and just unleashes just 4 quick attacks into the side of this golem's head,
All right.
which also stops his invisibility.
Okay,
So let's
cool.
do
All right.
some of these. He's rolled a 28, a 14, a 25, and a 23.
All of the 20s hit, so 3 of those 4 attacks hit.
Cool. So doing first one's 9 damage, then 14 damage. So it's total of. Oh yeah, so 9, then 14, then 8. I was just 3, so 9, 14, 8. So 23, 31 damage.
Nice. You land this final pretty epic magical punch to the side of the head of this statue, and you see cracks starting to form all over its body, particularly where Yort has it grappled. So Yort is just clinging onto this thing for dear life. That's amazing. Brilliant. Anything else from Farlan?
He's just going to look over to Graros and say, "Finish him off, Graros!"
And it is the turn of Graros.
Graros turns around and you see Graros is now missing eyebrows. Because the fire was like seriously close. Turns around sort of slowly, like throwing shade over the shoulder. Like appreciative shade, but shade nonetheless.
Would you say that your feathers are maybe a little burned as well? Just
Little
singed?
singe, yeah, absolutely, yeah. Turns around and sort of stomps over to this guy, and then just sort of swings, almost madly, like looking dead in the eyes.
Yep.
Like not looking at the thing he's hitting at all.
Fantastic.
And where is my button? Button. Who's got the button? Okay, that is an 18 and a 29. Oh, that's a crit again.
Oh, a crit. Nice. Both of those hit.
Okay, so we have. Yep. Okay. Plus, yep. Okay, so 13 plus 5, so 18.
Fantastic. Yeah, brilliant. You swing your golden blade down one last time and plunge it deep into the forehead of this thing. You're all relatively close to it now, so Yort, Farlan, and Graros, you hear it whisper a single word before the light in its eyes dim, and it just says, Tiamat. And
Bugger off.
then it's gone.
Sorry, that wasn't to you.
Well done. You have defeated the guardians of the cave of nasty things. Well done. Well done,
Uh-oh.
you.
I'd have had him in another turn, I swear.
Did that son of a bitch just say Tiamat? And he's looking over towards Guerreros.
Yeah, I believe he did say Tiamat.
Good God, what have we got ourselves into?
So the two blue fires are still burning. The ground is scattered with these the pulverized remains of two of the defenders, and the headless remain, well, the very badly kicked in remains of one more. The enormous cave beckons to you. There is just darkness inside.
Fallon's just going to make his way over to Yort. He's like, all right, you can let him go now. You can let him go. And he's like, just rubbing it, arm muscles, like trying to relax him, just giving a bit of a shoulder rub. Come on, Yort. You can let him go now. He's all right.
I've almost got him. I've almost. And I'd like to just kind of bite into one of the stones that are right there.
He's dead, Yort. Let him go. Let him go. He's suffered enough. Come on, let's go.
They don't call me the Pebble Jaw for nothing. Arr.
You know what? I think because your name is Pebblejaw and because you're a dwarf, you can just take a bite of rock and just chew it. You take just a bite of granite. Yeah, just rip into it. You rip into it like an LMP pineapple lump. This episode brought to you by Pascals. No, not really.
Kraros
What do you
sort of
do?
taps Farlin on the shoulder and is like, just let him have it. Just let him have it.
Fallon just throws his hands up. He's like, all right. I don't know why he does this every single time. But it's a winning formula, so I don't know.
I think this is probably not the first time that Yort has taken a bite out of something inappropriate, and I think maybe everyone's just a little bit over it. Just a little bit, just like, oh, come on, man, it's getting a little old.
And Fallon looks over to Truffle, who's still sort of a little ways back. He says, next time you just be careful with their meteor showers. You almost got me with that one. Anyway, we've got Tiamat or something. I don't know. What do you...
You see Truffle sort of roll over, and he's still cuddling the octopus's head like a pillow, and he's just like, but I'm just so sleepy. I mean, it's hard work being this powerful and great.
Yeah. Kraros looks at you and is like, you owe me 2 eyebrows.
I walk over to Graros, and I take out my quill from my scholar's pack, and I draw on some eyebrows, and then sort of wipe the remainder of the quill on a piece of paper, put it on the rubbled remains of rock golem, and goes, paper beats rock, see?
What kind of eyebrows? Like angry eyebrows? Like what do we?
Sad eyebrows.
Like Jack Black. So one is like really high, and the other's like angled directly down towards the nose.
The people's eyebrow, like the rock.
I can't even do it. Look, I can't. Wait, how do people do it?
I can only do it with that eyebrow. I can't do it with the other one. Oh, I kind of can.
No, I can't.
Oh dear.
Sort of like that.
Excellent.
Yeah, I love it.
And
I love it.
Farland looks at you, Graros, and says, I think you got him just right. I think that looks great.
And I sort of like smile, and I'm like, so we're done here then, I see.
What do we see to the north? What were they in front of?
They were in front of just an enormous. So this is it's the plain of standing stones. So it is just desert as far as the eye can see, but with these huge monolithic stone formations every so often. You are standing in front of one of those stone formations. It would be a good 300 or 400 feet high. This face of it, I would say it's probably 1,000 feet wide. It's just an enormous stone structure, and you see a an entrance, a cave, a passageway. It doesn't look natural, but it is huge.
There's no door. It's just like an open sort of passageway.
No.
Okay.
Exactly. Yep. It's just an open passageway, and that is 50 feet across.
Perfect.
Okay.
Now they said death comes to those who enter, but we've already brought death to those who are outside it, so what are we thinking?
I mean, anywhere we go, death surely follows, so if it's not us, it's them.
Well, you didn't really specify that death comes to us. Just that death comes to something, right? So,
Maybe they were talking about their deaths. Maybe that's what they were talking about.
I think they were quite prophetic.
Tech. Yeah, I agree. All right, let's go.
Fallon's just like following in behind Graros. Lead the way, Graros.
Right. Marvelous. Now.
One day, Regan, you're gonna have to tell me how you do that face thing.
Oh, I've got like one hell of a setup on my side to be able to do all this sort of stuff, but I'm happy to share my secrets.
Oh, that would be so cool.
Yeah,
I just want to
for
do
sure.
it one day on this stream with you.
That would be amazing. That would be perfect.
Yeah.
Bear with me
Oh.
just a moment, Pete. I'm just sussing out the next. Can you see the next?
I can see a big black square.
My
Soup's
God,
black.
it's dark. Wait, I have dark vision.
Oh,
What do you want us to take like a little 5-minute break while you get this all sorted? Yeah.
no, it's
No?
all good. I've got the fog of war turned on.
Oh, right. We normally do sort of take a little 5-minute thing if need be at some point, so you're welcome to call when that is.
Sure. Well, I do need a drink. So I tell you what. There we go. It's revealed. But what we will do is we'll leave it on a cliffhanger.
Okay.
You guys wander in. You wander down this cave for a good 10 minutes. Every so often, the walls start to glow the same goldy yellow glow that you saw in the eyes of the defenders. Eventually, a wave of heat and weirdly a wave of cold hits you as you emerge into an enormous chamber. You can see the end of it ends in two just immense stone and wooden doors that are closed. There is a bridge in front of you. You would estimate probably 15, 20 feet wide. And underneath the bridge is a mixture of lava and ice. There is ice floating on top of this surface of lava. No idea how. It seems to defy all the laws of physics. And as you stand onto the bridge, an old man appears out of nowhere. He's wearing tattered rags of clothes. His hair is long and unkempt, and his beard is matted. He has one regular eye and one large, milky, blinded eye. And he looks at you and he says, "Stop! Who approaches the bridge of death must answer me these questions 3. There, the other side, he see." Michael got it. Michael got the reference. And I if we can, if it works for everyone, I might just go and grab a quick drink and we'll have a short break.
Yep.
That's up to
Sounds
Yeah,
good.
yeah. Let's
your
take
stream.
let's take a 5-minute break. That's totally cool.
I'll
Let's
be
can we
back
turn
momentarily.
off that for now. We'll just have our wonderful faces on stream. So yeah, we normally just take a 5-minute break. Let everybody who is watching go and grab a drink as well, because we're obviously going to be settling in for another, maybe, what do you reckon? Another hour and a half, maybe, I think.
Let's
Sounds
do
about
it.
right. Yeah, let's do this. If anyone in the chat has any questions, just throw them up and we can answer away. It's good. I've seen a lot of the Getting Dicey crew, some of the players here tonight, which is awesome. So it looks like three of them are in there watching away. So hopefully they're enjoying this as well. It's been pretty fun so far.
I'm gonna take this opportunity to run off. I'll be back though.
Yeah, sure. Troy,
I don't have anything to do. I didn't need to grab anything. I've got my pineapple lumps.
that's totally. Why don't you tell us a bit about Season Quest while we're waiting around?
I'm not going to deny that chance.
Yeah, go for it.
Season Quest is obviously a tabletop role-playing podcast. There are 4 of us who play. We are all graduates.
Oh, no. Sorry, I shouldn't laugh. Here he comes. He's back. Troy, you disappeared. You disappeared.
I'm not sure why.
I don't know. You disappeared at the funniest time.
Discord just closed itself.
Yeah. So you all graduated from and that
the
was
New Zealand School of Film and Television.
Oh, really? So all of you in the group are from that. That's fantastic.
Yeah. So we made an audio-only podcast with no film or television elements. And each of us DM either winter, summer, spring, or autumn for a 12-episode campaign. We've finished a whole season already and are just doing our 2nd season of Season Quest.
That's cool. What season are you in at the moment?
We're in spring, which Lucy, who was here last time as Aesop the Cleric, is actually our new DM.
Great. What kind of character are you playing in that one?
I'm playing a rogue arcane trickster satyr named Nick Kidman, who suffers from multiple personality disorder.
Nick, like Nicole Kidman?
Yeah, or like Naked Man if he's running really fast and looks naked.
Good. Yeah,
and
that's good.
Kid Man, like Goat Man, because he's a satyr.
Yeah, cool. You've had a lot of thought in that one. That one's good.
Funny as hell.
Yeah. Why don't we talk about everyone else's stuff as well? What's happening in Fate of Isen at the moment?
Well, actually, we're on a wee break. Not break as in from putting out content, but Marley and Arcus, the main characters, are having a wee break because they just lost a friend.
I'm back.
Oh.
Spoilers.
Yeah.
So they have recently unsure as to what happened to their friend, actually, because their friend just got vaporized into dust in front of their eyes. So we are dealing with that. Actually, in Fate of Isen, accidentally, my character Marley, I really just didn't do it on purpose, okay? May have brought down the Brute Wall, which released all of the giant, like, monstrous monsters back into the world. And, you know, it was a horrible accident. But they're all back now. Like, purple worms, dragons, everything is back. And we are dealing with that. So for the next few episodes, we might be showing you things like backstories, some of the things that are happening around the world that aren't happening to the characters as such, but are happening to other people. So we're kind of filling in plot holes before we get back to the main storyline.
Thanks,
awesome.
Jules.
Yeah.
I just finished chapter 3 and I'm 2 episodes into chapter 4, so thanks for the spoilers.
Zach, why don't you tell us what's happening with Dungeons and Dipshits at the moment?
Well, we're pretty much the newest D&D New Zealand podcast that is around. We've hit a few stumbling blocks. One in terms of the whole COVID and lockdown thing. And 2, some technical sort of difficulties. But at the moment, what we are doing is going through character intros and backstories, setting up for our first official episode, which will be coming out in about 4 weeks' time.
Yeah, cool.
So far we've had 2 of our players. We've had Peregrine Telford, the half-orc barbarian, and we've had Valerie Nightstroke, the Eladrin rogue, have their introductions, and on Tuesday, our 3rd character, Brim Spellsling, will be introduced.
Nice.
So that's going to be really cool. I'm really, really looking forward to it.
Yeah, that's a cool little system. That's awesome. We had a message aimed at you there, Jules. Energized Bunny, who plays Mirakin in our session, said you took that guy drawing on your face like a champ. To be honest, I think I can just picture Joe just being like, if that had happened to Mirakin, she would not have been happy at all.
Look, Graros is not happy, but you've got to remember that these guys have been together for a while and kind of adventuring for a while, so he's kind of used to a little bit of the shenanigans that happens, and also he knows he can just be like, restore, and restore his eyebrows later when it's like not important, and he kind of finds it funny that he's now got a permanently like excuse me expression on his face. Yeah.
Her response is
but-
she would have slapped a bitch for real. So there you go.
Oh yeah. Look, like there will be some payback happening later.
Yeah.
Angelical payback. So you
I
know.
see a problem, I fix it.
And I see dead people, so
Before we get back into it, I will just say for anyone who's joining us that is not used to seeing Getting Dicey, maybe Fate of Isen brought you here, or Dungeons and Dipshits, or Season Quest. Getting Dicey is basically we're running through Curse of Strahd at the moment. It's a second campaign for what got named the Phandalin 5. They say Phandalin in Season 1. Now they've been whisked away to Barovia and are having to deal with Strahd's curse. So we're about 25 episodes into it, and that is going to be an incredibly, incredibly long campaign. So you're not going to... If you jump in now, there's plenty more to come. But anyway, Zach, back to you with the man on the bridge.
Back to the action. This old man has turned to... I think Farlan is first through the door being a monk. And as we heard before the break, he just holds out his hand and says, "Stop! Who approaches the bridge of death must answer me these questions 3. There, the other side, he see." What are you going to say to him? What are you going to...
Yeah, Farlan's just going to sort of like look at the others and then look up at this guy and go, "Well, don't hold back. What's the first riddle?"
What is your name?
All right, I got the reference now. The name's Farlan. It's nice to meet you. What's your name?
What is your quest?
And he's looking back at his crew. "I think it's something about fucking up like 3 dragons or something."
What is your favorite color?
"I'm quite partial to the periwinkle blue."
Right, off you go then. And he just motions you to go across the bridge. Who's next?
And Farlan takes like a couple of just wary steps across this bridge, hand on the edge of the bridge.
No, nothing's happened so far. Who's
Okay.
next?
Yeah, I'll go next. I sort of strut up with my entourage, and I'm like, "Yeah, I'm pretty smart. I can answer any riddle you've got."
All right. What is your name?
Truffle butter.
What is your quest?
The same as the last guy.
When did the Holy Roman Empire fall?
wait, was there a Holy Roman Empire here?
Maybe this is the far future. Ooh.
I'm gonna roll history on that.
You go right ahead and roll me history.
History never repeats.
repeats.
Oh, that is a nat 20 plus 5.
Yay!
I am the smartest man in the world.
Yeah, absolutely. I don't know when the Holy Roman Empire fell,
Well,
but trouble.
do you count the Byzantinian as the Holy Roman Empire, or do you not?
Well, I mean, because the Holy Roman Empire kind of started when Charlemagne was kind of tricked into it, and I guess it was around for a while because then it was Prussia for a little bit. But you give the correct answer, and so you and your entourage are able to pass through.
And I do. I stick a thumbs up without looking behind me at my compatriots and continue walking.
So
Farlan
Graros,
just like wipes the sweat off his brow as like he looks back towards Truffle.
so Graros grabs Yort and sort of shoves him forward.
What is your name?
York chokes on the little bit of boulder he still had in his mouth from earlier. Yort Pebblejaw. I'm here with them. That's why I'm here. That's my name. Just making it clear.
What is your quest?
Dragons and stealing things. Mainly the dragons. The stealing comes naturally.
What is your favorite color?
That one stumps Yort. He's never actually taken the time to think of anything outside of the caves and the darkness. Grey. like the rocks.
Is that the correct answer, or is that the wrong answer? That's something that only you can decide.
He's gonna roll for it.
That's an 18, so I think it's the right answer. I've persuaded
Is the right
myself.
answer?
Yeah.
Yeah, brilliant. Yeah, this figure just says, "Right, okay, off you go. That's fine."
I
And
wander
Graros.
past him.
Graros, this figure turns to you and just says, "What is your name?" Graros.
Fucking hell.
You're just going to cheat your way through this, aren't you, by giving answers that we can't hear? What is
He's
your
been-
quest?
He's been taught to say his name in the way that he should, but everything else is like fucked. That's why it's Graros. What is my purpose? To make the world safe for everyone.
Aww.
He would firmly
Like
believe that. Yeah.
I like that. What is the airspeed velocity of an unladen swallow?
Well, I mean, I can swallow pretty fast, so maybe I don't know, a couple of seconds.
Gross, can you make me a Dex saving throw, please?
God damn it! Roll 20. Why, D&D, why would you do this to me? That is a 9 because I rolled a 5.
You are just catapulted into the air, flung towards the pit of lava. But thankfully, you're an Asima, so you can fly, so it's not that much of a big deal. And this figure just looks back at you and says, "Hey, that's cheating!" and then disappears into a puff of smoke.
While he's distracted, I would like to slide my hand into his robes and see if I can take anything.
Yeah.
He's gone, geese. He's gone.
Yeah.
That was just for me. That one was just for me. Just because I wanted to put a Monty Python reference in.
Yeah.
So you are in this enormous towering room. This room would be a good 300 or 400 feet tall, you would imagine. This bridge is very, very well constructed. There's railings running all the way along it, apart from a section in the middle. And below it, about 50 feet, is a bunch of lava with a huge swath of ice passing through the middle of it, and several not quite icebergs, not sort of ice flows, but patches of ice just bobbing up and down in the lava, not giving off any steam or giving any indication that they are melting at all. And again, at the end of the room that you can see is this enormous door.
Check out this bridge and these railings. Oh, gorgeous, gorgeous.
How distracted is Yort right now?
For you guys who are kind of stone enthusiasts, this is incredibly well constructed. It is beautifully built. There's no mortar between any of the bricks. They just fit together. It's lovely.
I mean, it does go against OSH regulations not having a, handrail along this middle section. The middle section seems to be the most important part to have a handrail across.
And Fallon just walks into that middle section. He's just kind of just straight onto it. It seems safe enough.
Yeah, it is. Nothing happens as you head into that bit without the railing.
So what are we seeing, but sort of off the western side of this bridge here?
Off the.
Yeah, I want to know what the Ferrari keys are.
Well, I'm very glad that you picked up that they're Ferrari keys. It took me quite a long time to find those.
Yeah, I'm a car enthusiast.
Nice. So yes, look, the on to the west, on one of these floating patches of ice is an enormous red thing. You're not entirely sure what it is, just by looking at it, but it's huge. Now, Farlan, you're closest. Can you give me a perception check, please?
Yeah, certainly. +4, so we're dealing with 23.
Fantastic. You can see, Farlan, that at the side of this enormous door at the end of the chamber, there are 3 holes. 1 black, 1 yellow, and 1 red.
And this thing that I can see beneath us looks to be red in colour.
Yes. There is floating on these bits of ice. There is a contraption, a MacGuffin, as it were. One is black, one is yellow, and one is red.
And he's not the Farlan's not the smartest person out, and he looks over at the door in the 3 holes, and he looks down at the red thing on the floating on the ice. And he runs across the bridge and looks over and sees the yellow and the black one. Then he looks up at the doors again, runs back to the red one, turns around to the group and just says, "I don't get it."
Thought there was going to be more to that.
What's to get there? Like, why don't you go over and get one of those things? Let us have a proper look at that.
And how far down? Like, this is on the far beneath the bridge, isn't it?
50 feet, you would estimate.
Just go and get it. What do you think I am? Do you think I've got wings like Graros here?
I look behind your back. Oh, my mistake. And I turn to Graros and I'm like, sorry about earlier, but do you mind getting those keys? I'm gonna call them keys.
And Farlan hears you say keys. He's like, oh, okay. Yeah, I get it now.
Graros says, well, I don't mind, actually, but I could throw you over there. That would sort it.
Sure. Well, let's do this.
I've got some rope if you want to, fasten yourself to Graros.
Yeah. So
You can dangle from her. It could be quite fun.
Tie you up.
Are my hands free? That's what I need to know.
Yeah. And Farlan starts tying the rope around your waist, Truffle, and then hands the other end to Graros.
Farlan, you're really good at tying knots on people. It's just a little disturbing. You can tie a knot that's safe and secure, but won't slip and let you wiggle around a little bit.
Yeah. Don't forget to give him your safe word.
There
My
we
safe
go.
word.
If you're getting a little close to the fire and lava down there.
Oh, it's Sacagawea.
Oh, good. I thought you were going to go with eyebrows.
And I'm clasping my staff firmly in my hand at this point.
Of course you can. Anyway. Sorry, that was me. And Kraros just sort of hefts you towards the ice, getting some distance or whatever, and is ready to sort of fly and angle you if you need to, but trying not to,
Graros, can you please roll me a strength check?
Yeah, sure. Do you know how good my strength is? It's real good.
I'm hoping very.
I should. I have your character. I should know, but I just haven't looked.
Cool.
Right,
It's yeah. That's just because it's not a athletics check or no, it wouldn't matter. It's still a plus 0.
Straight up strength.
So can I have a 12, please?
12. Yeah, you launch bloody what's Michael's character name again? Truffle, sorry. You launch Truffle and you realize you probably should have had more than a very small bowl of Cocoa Pops for breakfast this morning.
Where was my wheat
You can
bix?
see that should have had wheat bix. I mean, they had wheat bix at the breakfast buffet, but you're like, no, I'm going to treat myself. I'm having Cocoa Pops. And you can see as Truffle is arcing over that he is not going to make it. That you have thrown him short, and if you do not take action pretty quickly, he is going to go headfirst into the lava.
I start
Seeing
spinning
that.
my. Oh, go! If I don't have to spin a spell, I'm happy.
Yeah, Graro sort of goes like lifts off to sort of give like both a massive like, you know, fling of air and to get some height as well.
Yes.
So like
Yes.
swinging you. Yeah.
Yeah. I'm happy with that. Truffle, can you roll me a Constitution saving throw, please?
Constitution saving throw. I certainly can. That would be a total of 16.
Perfect. You're getting a bit singed. You get a bit close to the lava there. It's a little warm on your boots.
How are my
but
eyebrows?
with your eyebrows are fine. The hair on your calves is just getting a bit warm though. I mean I assume that Truffle wears shorts. I could be wrong.
Wears a long flowing white robe, and he actually waxes his
well,
legs.
In that case, your long flowing white robe is partially on fire. Just a little bit. It's just a little bit on fire.
Okay.
But you are relatively safely deposited on this this little ice floe that has this red contraption. As you land quite heavily, and this thing tilts alarmingly. And so it is no longer flat and stable. It is now tilting with your weight onto it.
Okay. So this thing, how big is it roughly? This contraption.
I'm going to say that is probably 10 feet by 10. Oh, the contraption. Sorry, the contraption is only about 3 feet long.
Okay. And is it like stabilized to the thing, like connected or loose?
It doesn't seem to have moved with the ice flow, so it's not like it's sliding towards you. No.
Okay. I would like to climb on top of it.
Okay. Roll me dexterity at disadvantage, please.
Okay. First one is a 19. Second one is a 15.
You have a wonderfly low center of gravity, and so yeah, you are able to scramble on top of this red contraption. As you go to grab it, you realize it's just kind of hovering there, sort of in place. It's bobbing gently. It's not actually touching this ice floe at all.
Okay. Then I would like to. Can I like move it by like shifting my weight, or is it?
Oh, you can just reach in and pick it up. It offers no resistance as you lean in to pick it up.
Okay, I'll grab it and bang my staff down and expend 2 charges and cast levitate on myself.
Nice.
Nice. All right. Armless.
And
you levitate the crap out of it and woo, 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 making the Space Invaders noise as you go over to the bridge and rejoin your companions.
How big is the thing that he's picked up?
It's about 3 feet, about 3
Alright.
feet long.
about the same size as me.
Yeah.
It has it is mostly red in construction. One end is sort of flared out, and that's where the red color comes from. The rest of it is silver, and has some strange serrations down the side. And in the middle of the red part, there is a symbol of a horse rearing back, and it's inscribed in silver.
I think Farland sees Truffle like land elegantly back down onto the bridge, and he just goes, "God, that looked easy. Let's give me a try." And he just turns and just runs towards the edge of the bridge, pulling this small like spike for climbing out of his pocket and just launches down onto the ice below.
Nice. Nice. Can you make me an acrobatics check, please?
Sure.
I mean, you're a monk. This is 100% in your wheelhouse.
It's a 13.
Oh.
So when you say 100% in my wheelhouse, it's a
It turns
13.
out that you're not very good at being a monk. Who'd have thought? Shit. You have this sort of Uncharted-esque action sequence where you flip off over the bridge, you do a couple of somersaults, and you dig this piton or something into the side of the bridge, and use it to slow yourself down, and you kick off and do another kick-ass spin and land on the ice floe, and then just fall on your ass.
Okay. Yeah.
And you are on the ice floe, but you are off balance, and you are very, 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 very close to the lava. I will actually need you, please, to take a little bit of hurty hot damage. What are you doing? Why would you do that? Why are you doing this to me, you terrible thing? That's only going to be 4 fire damage, though.
Oh,
so
we can take that. That's fine.
it's not the end of the world.
Yeah.
Well, it might be, but we don't know yet.
And just anyone watching would have seen just before he landed, he just like the speed of his fall just like disappears before just dropping gently down onto the ice. So they're reducing any and all fall damage from that. So he's down there and he sort of manages to get to his feet and looks up at the bridge, and he just starts shouting out to Graros. Graros, I might need some help getting back up, but I've got this key thing that Truffle was talking about.
You couldn't wait for the rope.
I'm all right. Don't you worry about it.
Alan, can you
Graros
make me a
is
dex
like
saving throw,
up,
please?
A what
up
saving
on the
throw?
bridge.
A dex saving throw.
Yeah. A net 20 plus 11, so 31.
Ah, yeah,
Nice.
sweet. You are fine. Sorry, Graros, go ahead.
Yeah, no, Graros is just spinning the rope about his head and Truffle's flying about. No, I'm kidding. We've undid Truffle before I did that.
Yeah.
And is like trying to
because he's levitated, he'd actually be like up high.
really, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm essentially like a helium balloon.
Yeah, it would be like trying to throw the rope down.
Cool. I'm gonna make a weird choice here. Can you roll me animal handling, please?
Okay.
Because essentially what you're trying to do is lasso him. So I figure that's kind of an animal handling sort of skill.
I mean, it makes sense that actually my animal handling's better than my strength, weirdly, but I still rolled a 12.
Oh.
Because dice.
Can Fallon help out by like raising his arms up in a means to make it nice and easy?
Yeah, like, give me an assist.
Yeah.
I mean, Fallon, you are a gnome, so it's
pretty small.
It's not gonna help that much.
Okay.
So unfortunately, what does happen is again, Graus, you just come off just slightly short, and the end of the rope just lands in the lava.
My rope!
And burns off. It burns off a good 5 feet of it, so your 50-foot hempen rope is now only 45 feet long.
Yeah. So
Oh,
Graros
no.
looks up at Truffle and is like, "Come on, mate, do you want to pull your weight here?" Like, it's still up in the air. And I'm like,
He's
wanna
quite
just-
literally still levitating.
I stand on my staff as if it is a skateboard, and I'm gonna surf my way down there to try and pick him up.
Roll me a dex check.
I'm very dexterous.
You're all doing amazing, sweeties.
13.
13. Oh man, I just you. What happens is you do this kick-ass kind of Marty McFly surfer dude thing, but you do just slightly lose balance and nut yourself on on the staff. You managed to stay hold. You managed to keep hold of it.
So you're really
that's
Muddy McFly, like hanging underneath it, you know?
yeah. And you land not very gracefully next to Farlan.
With tears
and
in
the ice. Go on.
with tears in my eyes, I put my hand down.
He's like, can I jump aboard your staff there as well? There's enough room on there for me.
I'm assuming a nut shot breaks concentration immediately, no matter
Yes,
where
it
it's
does.
from. Cool.
Yeah.
Then
You try concentrating on something when you've just taken a blast with the ghoulies.
I just put one finger up and just like
Or the ovaries, I guess. I don't know. I don't know how women work.
That's most men. So.
I'm sorry, Michael. What was that?
I'll just put one finger up and just sort of breathe heavily for a minute before using another 2 charges to cast levitate again.
Marvelous.
Okay.
Yeah, you levitate yourself, and Farlan back onto the bridge. As you land, Truffle, you just kind of sink to your knees, just and go, oh, and you get that, that sick feeling in your stomach that you can get.
I immediately throw up. No doubt about it.
Marvelous. So you have now 2 of these contraptions. They look pretty much identical. The serrations are slightly different on the silver part, and one is black instead of red. But they are pretty much the same, about 3 feet long, about 50 pounds each. So they're pretty hefty. And yeah, what are you guys going to do next?
Hey, York, why don't you help me take these key things over to the door while these 2 figure out how to get the last one?
All right, give me a second. Yort's been spending this time just breaking apart the little bit of bridge that he's on, just like investigating it and just pulling it apart, like putting loose gravelly bits he can get into his pockets.
Sorry, I didn't realize you were busy, Yort. Sorry.
No worries, you guys all seemed a little bit busy with your flying and your catching things. I figured I'd make myself useful here.
Yort, as you have been examining this bridge, as you crumble little bits off of it, nothing remains. So as soon as you take a chunk out of this bridge, that chunk disappears from your hands. It leaves no trace. It leaves no remnant for you to hold.
Oh, okay.
And it tastes. I think you've probably got down on hands and knees and licked it, and it does taste like walnuts.
My favourite kind of nuts to be licking, I guess. Almonds being the first.
You see. I didn't know that. Otherwise, I would have said almonds.
Well,
so
befuddled and confused, I guess I'll head over join the others.
Actually, before you do that, can you roll me an Arcana check, please?
Oh, I sure can. It's a 19, not plus anything.
Look, yeah, on a 19, I think you've been around magical people and creatures enough to know that what you've just seen is very, very unusual and is very remnant of an illusion. So you're pretty sure that this bridge is an illusion.
An illusion that tastes like walnuts. Confusing.
Yes.
That's not good.
This is not
I
good.
think that's a sign you're having a stroke.
Tasting illusory walnuts.
So Graros looks at Truffle and is just like, so Racia?
Oh, okay. Let's do this. I guess I'm still levitating. I cast haste on myself. Again, it's only my last 3rd level. We don't need counter spells, do we?
No one ever needs counterspell.
Who needs spells when we're going up against Tiamat?
Yeah.
So
Absolutely.
yeah, my speed has doubled. I now can hit 50 feet.
Brilliant. And how does that? How long does that last?
It lasts for god. I cast haste and I immediately stop levitating.
How high up were you when you decided to cast haste?
Pretty low down because I was like reeling
You
from
were-
getting it hidden in the nuts and vomiting and stuff.
Yeah, actually, that's fair. You were No,
Garros
that's
did
fine.
say 3, 2, and then go. So, to be fair, Truffle was probably sort of like, probably still not. Yeah.
Oh yeah, I'm still going for it.
Fantastic.
So I don't know.
Okay, so you guys have
I'm
got...
flying.
You're flying.
I'm not
Excellent.
in. I'm not in the lava. I swear.
That's
I'm flying.
That's all right. Look, you guys have demonstrated that you have contraption getting ability. I think for this one, you can just kind of fly over and grab it. There's no need to draw it all out. So you are over here with your 3 contraptions, and there are 3 receptacles, holes, slots that are similarly coloured to the keys.
Farland's got like the yellow one about 30 centimeters away from the black hole at this point.
I
Almost
pat
there,
Yord on the
boys.
back. I pat Yord on the back and I'm like, you may need to help him with this one.
Do we think Farland's colorblind?
I think there's a lot of things that are affecting Farland, but colorblind could just be one of them.
He's just a really big Hurricanes fan.
I don't even like rugby, and that was a great joke, Jules. Fantastic.
Oh, they're a sports team, right?
Oh,
Yeah,
God,
the
Troy,
sports ball.
you live in Wellington.
Yeah, they're a sports team in the town that you live in.
You'd think they'd call themselves the Earthquakes, but
No,
That's
we don't
nice
need
joke.
that.
Or
I mean,
really,
they couldn't call themselves the Windies,
no.
so they called themselves the Hurricanes.
What else could they call? They could have called them the Wellington stupid one-way system.
Hey, that's getting close to an opinion, mate. That is getting
Opinions. We all agreed 0 opinions.
zero.
Oh, well done. Oh, that was brilliant.
All right.
So what are you guys doing? What's happening? What's going on?
I think we want to see if we can test Farland's IQ here.
It's like 10 centimeters away from going into the black hole at this point.
I just tap him on the shoulder and I'm like, think really hard about this, Farland. Really hard.
He stops and he looks up at the color and looks down at the color and he's like, oh, I've got, yep, sorry. I don't know what came over me. And he takes one step left over to the red one.
I take 10 steps back.
And he just flashes a grin. Just kidding. And he jumps over and just slams it into the yellow socket.
Fantastic. Absolutely nothing happens.
Cool.
Well, that didn't work, so
We doing the rest of them.
I'll do the black hole.
You slide it home gently, and there is a click as it reaches as far as you can get it in, and nothing happens.
Yep, story of my
Into the
life.
super massive black hole now in my head. You guys can't hear it, but it's a jam, man.
It's a good jam. It is.
Is anything happening? We might finally be beat. This puzzle might be too much for us.
I think you might be right, Yosh. I'm about to give up.
Graros like waves
no.
the other one at them and is like, "This might have something to do with it,"
I think Graros is slowly turning into Mickey Mouse.
and like rams it into the red one.
Nice. Oh,
No, that's
you put all three
yeah,
keys.
yeah.
Sorry, go on, Jules. Go on.
No. I was just
Alright.
saying I put it in.
You put
I
it
put
in,
it in.
and nothing happens.
I turn my one.
I put
Do you turn it clockwise or anti-clockwise?
Clockwise, always clockwise.
and
right
Farland
into
basically
activity.
sees Thrush. What's his name again?
Truffle butter.
Truffle. Sees him do it and just sees
Just
him.
call him Thrush from now on. I like that quite a lot. I think we
Sees
just renamed Truffle Butter to Thrush.
sees Truffle turning his and just instantly follows suit.
Yeah.
I mean, to be fair, that's kind of what it looks like.
Now it's definitely Thrush. Yeah, so you are able to turn these 90 degrees, and as you turn each one, there is a series of mechanical clicks and thuds inside some some machinery in the walls that you are unable to see. And a light appears above the door. So there's a red light has come on, and a yellow light has come on, and then when you do the same, a black light turns on, and all of a sudden it's a rave, and just.
So my robe's like glowing quite brightly.
Nice.
Yeah.
Yes,
Graros
yeah,
was going to say, "Oh, I think they're doing a live recording. We probably shouldn't open the door."
And yeah, these huge wooden cross braces that were holding these doors closed just creak and groan and slide apart, unlocking the door.
I did it!
Have we all got like zero intelligence people? I feel like we've all got zero intelligence people.
No, I definitely have high intelligence.
Okay.
+1, and I'm sticking with that I'm slightly smarter, but not a lot smarter.
I'm trying to teach you guys. It's not
Okay,
trying to
nice.
teach you. I look for a sign that says push or pull.
You actually roll me perception, please.
Tell me it has both, and then we just stand there confused, being, "That's it. We've been beaten by this puzzle."
Not again. That is. Oh no, 4.
Yeah. You do see some runes on each door, but you are unable to read them.
Who wants to practice their reading?
I'll give it a go.
I mean, I obviously know what this says, but why don't you read it aloud for the group?
Like the wizard can't figure this out.
Hey, C's get degrees, even in wizarding, so...
So Yort's gonna give it a little bit of a look over, see if he can figure out what the language is.
Can you roll me... Just go ahead and roll me a straight up and down intelligence, please, Yort.
Right after I said it was a 0? Okay, seems cruel.
That... 0?
No, that is a 10 plus 0, yeah.
It's a 10 plus 0. Look, again, these doors are delicious stone. And you think you've probably seen runes similar to this. And also, given the context, you figure these runes are probably draconic. But you are unable to read draconic, so you don't know what they say.
So for the
But
last
runes are...
5 minutes, Garros has seen people walk over to the door and like bend down and like peer at it and try and figure it out. And Graros just walks over and just pushes it to see what happens.
Grass, what's your like push pull weight and whatnot? I don't think I have that on your character sheet.
I'm not sure that's a D&D stat, the push pull whatnot.
No,
Did you just ask a girl what her character weighs? Because
No. I'm asking how much can your character push?
I don't
depends what he's
actually.
pushing.
I'm
No.
sure that's in there.
I know that I can do heavy armor. Does that help?
Yeah. No, that's all right. Look, just roll me a strength check.
Well,
Please.
Yeah. Okay. Better be good. It's not.
It's not?
No.
What is it?
It's a 3.
You push on the door and just nothing happens. You are unable to push through this at all.
And I'm
Seeing
like-
this,
Yeah. Go.
I'll try and pull it.
Pull it. Roll me strength.
It tastes draconic, whatever it is.
That is an 11 minus 1. So 10.
At 11, you 10. You pull on it and you are unable to do anything with it. Unfortunately.
Believe that we are level 20 characters that cannot push a door. Like I am seriously like, what the hell? All right, Graros goes, all right, everybody over here, everybody. This is really hard. Okay, we're all gonna
Group push?
push.
We're pushing, not pulling.
Let's push. Let's push
Okay.
first.
Should some of us push while the others pull? Is that going to make things easier?
Oh my God, Farland, don't make me smack you off this bridge.
All right.
So are you all three sort of pushing on one door, or are you spreading your efforts to because it's a double door that.
Oh.
No, let's all push on one door.
Yeah.
Let's do it.
Fantastic.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Everyone roll me a strength check, please.
I rolled a 1.
Oh, for fuck's sake.
Okay, I rolled a 13.
I also got a 13.
I got a 6.
Oh my god, how hard do you guys suck?
Look, I'm about to
I have a
dwarf.
question. Do we get advantage
Yes.
from all of my entourage helping us?
Oh yeah, please.
Oh, for
All
sure.
your familiars and everything. Look, in the same way that a single pebble can cause an avalanche, your just sad amount of strength all used together is able to just crack this door open.
Good, because I was
and
about to
as-
start attacking it.
Yeah.
I was gonna cast grease on it.
As the door opens, you hear it's a hard sound to describe. It's not quite a crinkling. It's I'll just say what it is. You hear the sound of bones moving against one another. That sort of hollow kind of tonk 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 sound.
I'm well versed with that sound.
Yes,
Yeah.
we all are, and we're like, right, something we can do.
Mm.
Let's go, boys. That sounds like not a door.
I put my hands up to Garrus and I'm like, Upsies, we need to get there fast.
I'm upstairs. Graros, obviously they've done this before. Just picks him up, tosses him on the shoulders, lets him hold his like beautiful long locks of hair, and just starts boosting.
You have managed to form a gnome samar. I
Yeah.
think would be the right portmanteau of gnome and asama. So that's good. Marvelous. So you guys have managed to open up these doors a little bit.
Oh, we're so
And,
good.
That was
Yeah,
so easy, that one.
you finally managed to do
Need
a
more
thing.
gin.
Well done. I'm just going to pull your token over here.
Hope you're all drinking something lovely out there tonight. I'm drinking a Melfi Gin Rosa. It's lovely. It's really good with a countdown tonic water because that's where I save my money. Because who cares if the tonic water's fancy? Tips for
Exactly.
you.
You don't need fancy tonic water. I'm drinking my own homemade moonshine. That's very nice.
I'm drinking tonight my own homemade filtered water, which is very nice. Straight out of the
Does that
tap.
mean? Does that mean you? I was gonna say, does that mean you pee, put it through filter, and then drink it? That's why it's homemade. You know, like
That would be smart. That would be smart, but no, this is just straight from the tap.
got it. I like it.
Real skinny
So
map
can
right
everybody,
there.
Yeah, can everybody see the new map?
Yes.
No.
You shouldn't be able
No.
to see much.
No,
Oh,
that's
okay.
right.
Then correct.
Cool. So you should just be able to see sort of a square where you guys are and a little shaft of revealed in front of you.
So much
Yep.
shafting going on tonight. Just so much.
See, that's what happens when I DM. Everyone gets shafted.
Mhm.
Shaft. That's all I got.
So yeah, you guys struggle to push open these doors, and you look down and you see that you are walking on bone. So this is difficult terrain. So your movement speed is halved while you are standing on all of this bone. And these two voices boom out as soon as you guys open up the doors. The first one, it booms, but it's still almost a whisper. The first one says, "They got much with patterns, are we?" And the other one comes over and says, "I'm not too sure." And there is silence after that.
Okay.
So you were cutting in and out when you whispered. What did the first one say?
Oh, bugger. The first one said, "These ones have got further than we expected.
All right.
They are worthy."
Okay.
Oh, we're worthy, are we? We couldn't push over the door. Did you see that?
That'll be
They
why
have
the
basic
second
door
one
opening
said,
skills.
not sure.
Yeah.
Yeah, and the second one said, "I don't know."
How much of a gap is in the door at the moment? Have they opened
Only
up?
only a couple of feet, but enough to kind of squeeze through sideways.
Farland's going to just use his dark vision, sort of get up close to the separation of the doors and just take a look in.
Sure. You have 120-foot dark vision, yeah?
I have, I think, less than that. Let's have a quick look.
Right.
Yeah, I've got a 60.
Yeah, I've only got 60.
60, cool. Brilliant, yeah. You look out, and even in the darkness, you are able to see a room, another immense room. You're able to see a series of pillars, and just skeletons everywhere. The floor that you can see in this sort of pathway leading forward is just thousands and thousands and thousands of skeletons all jumbled up together.
Yeah. Oh, it's nothing we haven't seen before, guys. Let's get in there and see what's in there. And he just sort of starts squeezing himself in between the gap in the door frame.
And you are reminded of what happened in Waterdeep, so just be wary of that one.
Graros goes, "Isn't this that scene in that theatre play that we saw where the trash compactor starts, like, you know, put your bar in between?"
Right. As you, I guess, do you all follow through with Farlan?
Oh yeah, I suck in that gut and like really squeeze through those doors.
Now you guys have all got dark vision, don't you? I
Yep.
think you all do. Marvelous. So, what is revealed to you
Oh, wow.
is a room. Again, just a room, standing sort of on to the left and to the right of you, or to the east and west, if you want to be really specific, are two huge pentagonal stone plinths, a good 10 or 15 feet across. There are pillars that are not quite symmetrical. A couple of them have fallen down and are broken. but the most prominent thing in this room are the bones and just the reek of sulfur. And it's cold. It's very, very cold in here.
Well, I'm on your back. It's time to go wherever you go.
Yeah, we're squeezing through, and Graros's like wings are up, so they like stretch straight up to try and like edge through like that.
Fantastic. As all five of you emerge, four. As all four of you emerge out of this doorway, brilliant lights flare up, and the rest of the room is made visible to you. The rest of the room is made visible to you. God damn it! There we go.
Oh, a room.
And you see at one end of this room just treasure, just piles of gold and silver and rubies and pearls and amethyst and platinum. I'm just thinking of treasures now, and I'm rapidly running out of ideas.
Is there
But
friendship?
friendship is the greatest treasure. There's two really big chunks of friendship.
Oh, wow.
They're about this big. They got hairs growing out of them.
As a good friendship does.
Yeah. However, aside from the masses of treasure, the most prominent things in this room is one enormous chasmy hole right at the end, and two enormous dragons, a white dragon and a green dragon.
And that's my favorite thing about being a DM and explaining the room. You do all this detail about the rest of the room, and then you go, "Oh yeah, and there's two dragons in there."
It's also, and there's some dragons. Yeah.
Yeah, just so you know.
Yeah, just so you know, there are these two huge adult green and white dragons. They are a good 40 or 50 feet tall. They are just sitting there. They
And we
almost like
heard
they were
them-
anticipating it.
We heard them talking, so all of us heard them talking.
All of you heard two voices.
Right.
So you figure that it was probably the dragons talking.
Okay.
I think Farland's just going to call out, "What are we? We heard you talking, saying that we're maybe. What was it? Something about us being pretty cool and ready to do something. I'm not sure. Mr. Dragon, Mrs. Dragon, what's up?"
Farland, as you speak up, the green dragon spreads its wings and just lifts into the air with in an instant and flies over and just lands right in front of you, and it brings its long sensuous, that's not the right word, sinuous, there you go, this long sinuous neck, so it is faced
Bards
off.
do think it's pretty sensuous, bard life.
I think
Bards do love a good dragon.
Farland's breath
and
is
they said-
sort of taken away, and he's like, "Where are they? I think the word was, where are they? Did he say something about being
And
worthy?"
and Garros leans over and says, "No, the word was Tiamat. Remember?"
Oh, yes. You have come further than so many before you, but you have not come as far as you need.
And the white dragon does the same thing, but with far less grace. He takes sort of a couple of steps to get airborne, and he flies the length of the room and lands on one of these plinths. And he does turn to you once I can figure out how to turn him. There we go. He turns to look at you, and he says, "I don't think they're gonna make very good sacrifices." I wasn't meant to say sacrifices, was I?
Why would you say such a thing, you fool? You're such an imbecile. Why do you always do this? You always embarrass me in front of guests.
And they start having just a little spat, a little sort of dragon argument, and their attention is off you for the moment as they argue.
I lean in to my Asimir friend's ear and I say, "You should fly away from here quickly."
And
I
Farland
like-
I was going to say, Farland leans over to Yort and says, "You should go and take some of their treasure. It kind of looks amazing."
Oh, I plan to.
Sorry, Jules, over to you.
No, you're right. And Gyros leans over and goes, "I would never leave my son. For honor!" And all of that is a whisper, and then realizes that he whispered even that bit. And then he goes, "Oh wait, hang on."
Heard even less of that.
I've got no idea what you're saying.
Your mic is not going to work from tonight onwards anymore. You've
I know.
blown it.
No, it's because it's a dumb Yeti. But that was for honor and
Nice.
and very loud screaming, as Graros like charges forwards because I mean let's face it, low intelligence dragon.
Cool. Well then, if you are going to charge at the green dragon, I'll have everyone roll initiative for me,
Oh
please.
no. Oh no.
Oh yeah.
It's so rare that I get to be that person.
Yeah. I rolled a total of 7.
Oh, me too.
Damn.
How are we doing initiative? Like,
I will.
Oh,
I
man.
will. I will suss that.
Also,
Sorry, what was your initiative?
I rolled 16.
16. Nice. Truffle or thrush, I should say.
So I rolled a 28, but I also seem to be missing my simulacrum.
All right. Okay, hold on. That one might be on me. Hold on. I can retrieve your simulacrum for you. One moment, please. Where did you leave him? You left him.
do you see Fate of Isen's like getting mad Pinky and the brain vibes from these dragons?
Yeah, he also said he wants to fuck that neck. So that's...
Yeah.
There you
I
go.
mean,
Brad,
to be
come on.
fair, to be
was a
fair, my
sexy neck.
DM has let our characters skull fuck dragons before, so
Whoa,
Oh, wow.
that's rough. Oh, I need to give you your octopus and
No, they're
your...
there. They're there.
Oh, you've got those?
Yeah,
Oh,
everything
sweet.
else is there. Just
Marvelous. So, okay, now, Graros and Farland. Farland, Graros, what is your dex modifier, please?
great.
3. And Farland?
5.
Sweet. Farland goes first in that case.
I love that Graros has gone for honor and then just stood still apparently and let everybody else run in front of him.
And done nothing.
Now-
Marvelous.
Not to throw a spanner in the works, I do have thief's reflexes, and if I'm not surprised, I can take 2 turns during the first round of any combat.
Oh, wow.
Ooh.
Wow.
nice.
Nice.
Now, my first turn is at my normal initiative, and my second turn at my initiative minus 10.
Okay,
Oh, that's
so your
cool.
first turn is at your normal initiative, which is
I rolled a 16.
16, and then cool. Okay,
That's awesome.
That's really cool.
Extra. Cool. No, that's awesome. Marvelous. So, first off, we have Truffle, and then we are going to go to the White Dragon.
Okay. So, Truffle like immediately sighs and sees that the white dragon is getting ready to do his business, and can he make an intelligence saving throw?
An
Oh no,
intelligence saving
no saving throw required.
No
I
saving throw
am just
required?
going to cast maze, and he is gone. He's gone.
wait.
Maze. Casting time, 1 action, range 60 feet, verbal movement, concentration up to 10 minutes. You banish a creature that you can see within range to a labyrinth demiplane. That creature remains there for the duration or until it escapes the maze. The target can use its action to attempt to escape. When it does, it makes a DC 21 intelligence check. If it succeeds, it escapes, and the spell ends.
Okay.
When the spell ends, the target reappears in the space it left. Yeah, basically.
All right. So that was at the green dragon.
That was at the white dragon.
At the white dragon. Okay. All right. So
And
the white
then-
dragon, you just hear him go, and another thing, and then you just pop into out of existence.
Perfect.
And then the Shoop, my little simulacrum, is going to cast Feeble Mind on the green one. Can
green
he
one.
make is it a saving throw? It is. You blast the creature you can see. Oh, so I have to try and hit. Yay.
Yep.
Where is spell attack on here? Let's roll that. So it is a D20. So that is. Why isn't it rolling it for me? A 16.
16 does not hit,
I
surprisingly.
rolled a 1, guys. I rolled a 1.
Oh.
Yeah. And-
Yeah. So on a 1, that's still technically a critical failure. So you go to cast this, and these are movements that you have practiced time and time and time again. They are muscle memory. But you just managed to cock up one of them, and the spell just goes off before you are ready, essentially, and it just fires off in a random direction and throws a chunk of debris down.
Okay, good.
Anything else?
I'll send in all my little dudes. All of them will attack the one in front of us. Homunculus.
Okay.
They will not be hitting, I guarantee.
Roll to hit.
Okay. That is a 16 for the first one.
Mhm.
No. I am rolling. Why? That's 2 1s in a row. And the last
Oh
one.
my god, these rolls tonight.
Oh,
I know.
man. The
No.
dice are not being kind to you guys tonight.
Nothing
No.
above a 10.
None of those hit, and the 2 that rolled a 1 just fall flat on their face and are prone.
One of them
anything
is
else?
no. One of them is an octopus, so you can't expect much.
Yeah, no. This green
me.
dragon rears back in rage, and it just bellows out,
What have you done to my
I send him away.
he will take a movement back a few feet, so he will invoke an attack of opportunity from all of your creatures' truffle. So if you want to roll to attack for those.
I got 22.
That hit.
Okay, that deals 1d4 of damage, guys.
Hey, don't knock it. It's enough sometimes.
4 damage total.
Nice. Okay. So all the other ones did not hit, I assume.
No.
Marvelous. I need everyone, please, to make a Constitution saving throw.
I don't like it.
No, you won't. No.
I'm going to spend a key point to roll again.
All right.
Dear God, what is with my rolls
Yeah,
tonight?
I rolled a 2, so I'm absolutely rolling again.
I don't have anything to do that with.
I got 14,
14.
which is not going to be enough.
No.
Oh, saving throw. Sorry, 20. I've got a +6 for a saving throw.
You got a
So
20.
total of 20.
Cool.
13 plus 5, 18 for mine.
18.
Oh, 8.
8.
19.
19. Perfect. This dragon rears up and just sends forth this blast of disgusting green smoke. Graros, I need you please to take 59 poison damage. And I need everybody else to take 28 poison damage.
Damn. Okay.
I used Uncanny Dodge to have that.
I was gonna say, can I roll with advantage again because it's a magical thingy,
Magical? Yes, you
and
may.
I forgot. And does a 16 do anything?
No,
Cool.
does
So
not, I'm afraid.
I
Um,
still take full.
You would still take full damage even on 16, I'm afraid.
Yeah, no, that's cool. That's choice. What was it again?
59.
59.
And Uncanny Dodge. Yeah, hell yeah. I'm pretty sure you can just do that.
It's a reflex, yeah.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure you can. Where is it? Uncanny Dodge. Hits you with an attack. Yeah, absolutely. So yeah, you can take half of what I say, 28. So you can take 14.
Sure.
Marvelous. That is its breath weapon. So it's going to do that. And after that, it is just going to sink back down onto its haunches. And we're going to have Yort and then Farlan.
Awesome. I'm going to whip out my Luck Blade Rapier, which is my legendary weapon. And I'm going to try and pierce this dragon in the neck as much as I
Alright.
can.
Roll me to hit.
That is a 16 plus 11, 27.
27 definitely hits a dragon.
Alright, a d8. 9 damage.
Nice. Anything else?
Oh, I didn't think that far ahead. Can I, with a bonus action? No, nothing else at the moment.
Marvelous. We're going to go to Farlan and then Graros.
Farlan just like bolts forward and just unleashes a flurry of blows into the head of this dragon. So, oh my god. Oh no, that's all right. 18 total, 18 for the first one. Total 16 for the second. Before you tell me if it hits or not, here after doing the flurry of blows, he just touches one finger to the nose of the dragon. So the roll of 18 and roll of 16 for those two hits.
The first one hits, the second one does not.
Okay, first one does a total of 9 damage, but I'm also going to need a Constitution saving throw for the touch to the nose.
Okay. How is that even possible? I told you to roll 1d20 dice 1. You can't give me an answer of 34. That's just stupid. So that is going to be an 8 plus 10. That is an 18.
Oh, that's enough, but you get half damage for this, of which I am rolling. Oh, whoops, that's not the right one. What am I rolling here? 20 d10.
Oh, damn! What was that skill? What did you use?
That's Touch of the Long Death. So you halve that damage. So it's 55 is half damage.
Damn. That's... Whew. All right.
But that did use, like, as you see him doing that, you just see that blue aura that you've seen earlier just pulse like 10 times.
Yeah. 10 times. Because if you desire, Farlan, I have set up your token with key points.
Oh, right.
If you want to track it that way.
Okay, yeah, cool.
I'm not bothered.
I've been tracking it
I'm not bothered
in
at all.
D&D Beyond, but I can track it here.
Anything else?
No, I think that's all he's going to do at this point.
All right. We're going to go to Graros, and then Yort, you get your second turn.
Cool. I'm gonna smack. Try to. So I'm gonna run up, obviously, and somewhere in here.
Yes.
Cool. 21 and a
That'll do it.
22.
That'll also do it.
Okay, so as it hits, I'm gonna Divine Smitey Smite. I'm gonna
nice.
Divine Smitey Smite with a 4th level. So that gives me 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 D8 extra. So I'll roll that D8, which is 11. That D8, which is 5, so that's 16, plus the 6. Oh, that's only 5. So plus 30, so 41. Plus 2, 43. 43 total. Oh, wait, hang on. Does Divine Smite work on each hit?
What does it say?
It says
think it
when
only
you
works
hit
on
with
one?
a melee weapon attack, you can expend 1 spell slot. So yes. Okay, so I could do that twice though,
So
Yeah.
you could.
which I will do because fuck this guy.
Cool.
So I'll get another 6d8. So that was 43, I said, eh? So 43
Yes.
plus 19. What's that? Someone do that math for me.
That's right. So there's another
62.
19 damage.
62 plus another 4, so 66. Final offer. 66 damage.
Final offer
And-
of 66 damage.
And all of it is radiant, so unless it's an undead or a fiend, I can do
Damn.
more.
Okay. It is not an undead, nor is it a fiend.
Cool. Just checking. I killed 2 4th level spell slots to do it, but it felt right.
Damn right. That's a big hit. Anything else from Graros this turn?
No, that's it.
All right, Yort. Turn number 2 for you, buddy.
You know I'm going to use my luck blade rapier again and just swing it right round and come in again straight for that neck of the dragon.
That's sexy
All
neck.
right, roll the hit. The sensuous neck.
Ooh, I rolled a 4. Plus 11,
It's not
plus 11,
enough.
15.
It's still not enough. I'm
Thank-
terribly sorry.
Lee, because it is my luck blade rapier, I can re-roll 1 attack roll, ability check, or saving throw I dislike.
Please dislike
Nice.
that.
Right, roll-
I'm not impressed
yeah,
with a 15.
You may.
And that is a 13 plus 11, so
That'll do
24
it.
maths.
That will do it.
Awesome, that's 1d8 plus 5. 5 plus 5, 10 damage.
Nice. Yeah, you get a good scratch going to him. Fantastic. Anything else?
No, that's all I'm going to do this turn.
All right, we are going back to Truffle Butter.
Okay, so what I'm going to do is Shoop is going to move around. Once I switch it back to select mode, is going to move in front of me to about here, and then I am going to break my concentration, causing the white dragon to come back. Whilst Shoop,
Okay.
he is going to cast Meteor Swarm.
Oh, here we go. Here we go.
Which I will need a dex saving throw from this guy.
From the white dragon?
Yep, from the white dragon.
From the white dragon. Marvelous. What does he get?
And all 4 points are centered on where he left.
All right. So I've got a 13, and he gets an additional 5, making it an 18.
He fails.
Suspect
so
it's not going to be enough.
Nice.
Fire damage, he takes 292, and bludgeoning, he takes 253. Just, you know, a cruisy.
This white dragon just pops back into existence.
Oh.
This dragon just pops back into existence and says, "You always leave the toilet seat down," and is just pummeled by rocks. leaving just a bloody, burning, broken corpse. You have literally just one shot at a dragon. How do you feel?
Tired. It's a very high level spell. But no, it's good. It's good.
Holy shit.
I love Meteor Swarm. It's amazing.
Holy shit. Meteor Swarm, man. The hell. So yeah, that dragon's dead skis. Anything
You guys
else
got the other
from-
one, right?
from you and that?
So because I only broke concentration with my spell, I am going to cast another. I'll just cast a crazy disintegrate on the green dragon.
God damn.
And can I get a dexterity saving throw?
Dex throw. Okay, that is going to be, I believe. So I get, what's that, 6 to that. That is going to be 24.
Yep, he passes.
Mhm.
Good. Yep, he's
So
he's
he
good.
doesn't take any damage from it?
Nope. Hold on. Nope. No damage. Nope. We're good.
No.
We're good. Nope.
Okay.
I've done enough,
um,
okay?
Yeah. This green dragon is just horrified. He is bleeding from a couple of pretty substantial wounds. He realizes he's having his ass handed to him. And with a bellow of rage, he uses his action to disengage, and he takes flight, flies towards the end of the room, and disappears down the enormous chasm at the end of it. And you do not hear, you hear some sort of pained roars, but after a while that subsides and silence reigns. So you're all out of initiative.
Yay.
What are you going to do?
I feel like we just need to go toss the wizard down into the hole. I think that's all we really need at this point.
I mean, I can just cast grease over and over again, right? And
I think-
Just make everything super slippery. I think that'd be great.
Oh no,
Yeah,
we just
yeah.
set it on fire.
I think judging by the amount of like crazy firepower inside this wizard, like Garros is suddenly feeling a bit weary about having him back on his shoulders. You know, it's like maybe all that jostling will set it off again. You know.
Actually, can I walk over to the end of the chasm, to where the chasm is?
Yeah, Farland's going to join you as well.
And I
Garros
am going to throw my staff of power down there in such a way that it would be retributive strike. And depending on how far away it is from us, we take damage. But I'm trying to aim it right down the hole. I'm trying to aim it right down the hole.
Garros goes, just for a second, mate. Or just for a second, mate. And just looks as far as he can see down the hole, which is only like 60 foot, and then chooses a point down there and casts daylight. So that we can kind of see what we're doing.
Thank you.
Yeah, sure. You cast. Yeah.
So that's
You
a
cast
60
daylight
foot.
down into this hole, and this is a spell you've cast. Yeah. This is a spell you've cast hundreds and hundreds of times, and you see the little blob of light leave your finger or however you cast it, and travel down. But as soon as it travels into the darkness of this chasm, you can't see it anymore. No light is emitting from this.
Good
from this
information.
Well, you tried, and I yeet it down.
I start running
So,
backwards.
you broke up. You broke up a bit with the description of retributive stripe there, Michael. Can you can you give that to me again, please?
So what I'm trying to do with it is throw it down the hole in a way that it would cause a retributive strike. And
Right.
basically, what happens is I can use my action to break the staff over my knee or against a solid surface, causing a retributive strike. The staff is destroyed, releasing the remaining amount of magic inside it in an explosion that fills a 30-foot radius sphere on it. I then have a 50% chance to be instantly teleported to a random plane of existence.
Did
Anything...
you know you're the one that's dealing the majority of the damage here, yeah?
I know. But we have to kill the dragon, right? That's our mission.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And so, what does what form does the explosion take? Like,
Force.
is it just a big ass explosion that deals a shitload of damage?
So it will deal 16 times 16. What is that? Who's good at maths? 10 times 16, 160.
16 times 16.
Plus 80, 240, plus another...
256 is 16 times 16.
Okay, it deals that much damage on the point of contact. Half of that, 10 feet or further away, then it gets less and less, up to 30 feet away where it deals only 4 times 16.
All right.
Worst case, I close the hole.
Okay, brilliant. Yeah, no, fantastic. You just yeet the staff down the thing, and as soon as it passes the threshold of the chasm, it just disappears. It goes a long time, a good 30 seconds.
Oh, wow.
Before you hear a muffled sort of boom come from the bottom of the staff. Now, how do we determine if you go to another plane of existence?
Toss a
I'm just
coin?
gonna roll a D2. Yeah, I'm gonna roll a D2.
One, I stay.
Oh my god. Do you have any way to get back from another plane of existence?
Yeah, I've got spells. I just need to rest in another plane of existence.
Yeah. Well, you said 1 you stay, 2 you go. You hear a whoomp, and then the rest of you see Truffle just disappear. There's no fanfare. There's no nothing. He just winks out of existence.
Oh my god.
And Truffle, you are now on the plane of... You can be on the ethereal plane, I think.
Oh, cool.
I just picked a plane at random. So you're in the same spot, but you're in the ethereal plane.
Does Blink work in reverse there?
The rest of you who are still in the material realm just hear an ungodly sound. It's the sound of 1,000 freight trains falling down the steps that is being on top of a 1,000,000-strong orchestra that's being set on fire. It is just an appalling roar.
A very familiar sound.
You see 2 mammoth claws crawl out of this chasm, and you see a head rise up, and then another head, and then another, and you see 5 dragon heads appear out of nowhere, and Tiamat, the goddess of dragons, looks down at you, and all of the heads say in unison, "What do you think you're doing? You come here into my lair and you hurt my son and you explode my other son? What do you think is going on? This is very rude. This is very disrespectful. I can't believe that you've come in and done this. I'm going..." And then you threw an exploding staff down into my home. What have I ever done to you that has provoked such a terrible reaction? I'm afraid I'm going to have to murder all of you right now, and I need everyone to roll initiative.
Sorry,
Go with
guys.
it.
Oh my god.
19, thanks.
14.
Split Television is so happy about that they yeeted
He's just,
themselves
he's just
off.
out, yeah.
I just got thrown. What am I doing? Anything? No.
Initiative.
Rolling initiative.
Initiative, please.
Do I also need to roll initiative?
Nope, you ain't there.
I mean, my dudes are, just not me.
Do they...
Oh no, your dudes are. You know, you can roll initiative
yeah.
for your dudes. Absolutely.
I got a 15, but also I have Thieves' Reflexes again.
Cool.
Do the
So
thing.
you get a
Mm.
5. Yep.
That's awesome.
Yeah, now I want to play a thief to level
Truffle?
20.
Yeah.
Are we
What
all...
did your dudes roll, Truffle?
Oh no. I don't have any way of getting back.
I thought that might be the case.
I didn't prepare it.
Hey, stop playing with the
Well,
mic.
shit.
Nobody wants to hear you, Muesli.
I kind of want
You're
to
wrong,
hear
Jules.
Are we all up close to this thing at the moment, or oh no, some people are hanging
You
back?
are. You were all standing around the cave,
okay,
and
cool.
Tiamat has crawled out of the cave and is hovering above it, hovering a good 40 feet in the air.
All right. Let's just make sure all of our people are in the right spot. Just we.
I had planned on stealing some treasure, but I'll head over to you guys near the...
Right. Truffle, what did your dudes roll for initiative?
Well, my Shoop, he got a 30.
Oh wow.
Dude.
He's a copy of me.
Okay. Yeah,
He's
yeah. That's
he's
cool.
A copy of me that never learns.
Yeah. Brilliant. So I better roll for Tiamat. That is... Oh, she did not roll particularly well at all. Got that. Marvelous. Okay. So Tiamat only got a 6, which is a little bit sad for the goddess of dragons. I'm just... In my spreadsheet, she can be Tim. Right, so... it is the dude's turn. It is the turn of Truffle's dudes.
Okay.
What are you gonna do?
I am just going to cast polymorph on myself into a T-Rex.
Okay.
And
As you do.
Yeah, that's my turn. So Shoop pulls out of his pocket a little caterpillar cocoon, and then eats it, and just starts T-Rexing out. First, he doesn't look like a T-Rex to begin with. He just assumes the pose of a T-Rex, and then suddenly he starts stretching and morphing in a horrible, grotesque way. And he is a T-Rex now.
All right, Graros, and then your.
All right.
Okay. I guess Grass is actually gonna do some self-buff type stuff this turn. I'm gonna do my Invincible Conqueror with my action, so that's I gain resistance to all damage, and I can make an additional attack as part of my action. And my crit is 19 and 20 now. For a minute,
Nice.
but yeah. And then that's my action. My movement, I don't really need to move anywhere, I guess. I might move sort of a bit closer. Sure, screw it, because I have to in order to hit, because I don't have reach. And then bonus action, if I got anything I can do. I could cast Spiritual Weapon, I guess. Yeah, let's do that.
Let's do it.
Yeah, so I cast Spiritual Weapon.
Okay.
Yep. When I cast it, I could make a melee spell attack.
So
Yeah.
essentially, well, you get another dude. I'll give you a dude.
Yeah.
What form does this weapon take?
I think let's go with just like a
Does it
giant
take
kind of axey thing.
It doesn't take the shape of muesli, because that would be quite funny.
Well, I mean, sure, it can take a cat form. That's totally fine.
Here we go.
Muesli on the
A spiritual
attack.
weapon can
I
be
mean,
anything, but
Jesus.
I couldn't find one, so you've just got a flaming axe.
Yep, totally cool. And then it can roll to hit. It's probably not going to do terribly well. It's only got a +5, but 16 for
it'll do
its
everything.
first.
16 does not hit.
Yeah, I figured as much. But yep, it's up now, so that's good. Cool. That's my turn.
Cool. Okay. Yort and then Valen.
Awesome. I have a very rare item known as the, I'm going to mispronounce this first word, Ion Stone of
Ion
Agility.
Mm-hmm.
So I'm going to use my action to throw it up in the air, and it's going to give me a bit of a buff. It says to roll a d3, however, I don't have one here, and can someone just roll one for me?
D3?
It's what it says.
Oh, I'll roll. That's
Thank you.
very, very weird.
Yeah.
All right, 1, 3.
Always just roll a d6 and count.
That is. I got a 3 for you.
Cool. Well, it says it orbits my head at a distance of 1d3 feet, so I guess 3 feet, and
Okay.
works as a buff against me. Another creature must use an action to grasp or net the stone to separate it from me. Otherwise, I've got AC 24, DC 24 is what they have to go up against.
Oh, damn. Nice.
Nice. Excellent. Okay.
Have you thought about
anything
grappling
else
and
from yours?
pinning Tiamat?
I have. I don't think it's a bonus. I don't think it's a bonus action.
Oh, damn. Okay.
I've got another turn coming up though, so it's...
You do have another turn coming up. Farlan.
Um,
And then it is the first turn of Tiamat.
Yeah, Farlan takes a few steps back to ensure that he's behind everybody at this point. And he is going to just look directly into the eyes of one of Tiamat's heads. And he just needs Tiamat to make a wisdom saving throw.
Wisdom shaving throw. All right. Oh, did one dice one-sided? That's only going to give one.
I'll let you roll
So
that.
that
Just roll
is-
a
we've
D1.
Wisdom, you say?
Yeah, I'm worried about this one.
So that's that is a 19 plus 17 for a 36.
You passed that one. You absolutely passed that one.
I just squeaked through.
And he sort of, Farlan realizes the force that he's up against, closes his eyes, and just this blue like aura pulses out from him. And he's just activating dodge for the future. So that's all Farlan's doing. Oh, he's gone.
Who wants that DM?
It must have worked.
yeah.
No, I just cast maze from the
Oh,
ethereal
well.
plane.
Yeah. So again, yeah. So Tiamat just sees that aura burst out, but nothing really happens.
Cool. Okay. It is the turn of Tiamat.
This should go well.
This is gonna be so much fun. I've got so many things I can do.
Mm-hmm.
It's the biggest stat block I've ever seen. It's amazing. The first thing that Tiamat is going to do is going to grab the monk that is right up in her grill, and just bite him. Just bite him in the face.
Wait, which? Because Farlan's about 30 feet away, so it shouldn't be unless Tiamat runs
shit,
to.
So he is. Actually, no. I'll tell you what it'll be. It'll be the simulacrum.
There we go.
Because that's right in front.
The T-Rex?
However, luckily enough, Tiamat. Tiamat rolled a 1 for that. So that was no good. But thankfully, she can take another. And another, and another, if she so chooses. So what do we got? That is a 12 plus... Oh, where's my stat block gone? 12 and 19 to hit.
One hits.
Yeah, I think that will definitely hit. And going to do 40-10. That's
Ow.
nice. 10. Roll. 18, so it's going to be 28 piercing damage.
28.
And then...
Ow.
And then the blue head is going to rear back, and I need everyone to make a dex saving throw, please.
Okay.
I am going to spend 1 key point to reverse that one.
24.
23.
23.
Nat 20 plus 5.
Yes.
25, all right.
Oh,
What was I doing?
Dex throw.
I was doing
Dex
math.
throw, please.
I was mathing. Oof, 22. Nice.
I've got bad news for you guys. None of you saved.
Oh my gosh.
So I need you, please, to...
Wait,
Your...
is it a... Is this...
It is...
Hang on. That's only a 23. It's one
It's
better.
only a 23. That's not going to help. But you still have your fancy thing on, so you're resistant to all damage.
Yeah.
Brilliant.
Yeah.
So everybody except Graros takes 63 lightning damage. Graros, you can take 31.
Ouch.
So that doesn't. There was no dependence on our AC or anything.
No, it was purely a jumping out of the way. Purely a jumping out of the way attack. So I've done
Okay, I missed.
What
I
sort of
missed them.
was it like a what was it an attack of? Sorry, lightning was it?
It's a breath weapon, so it's
Oh,
a
yeah, cool.
90-foot cone.
Okay.
What was the damage? Sorry.
That is 63.
Cool.
And
Cool.
And for one last thing, I need a wisdom saving throw from everybody, please.
Oh boy.
Tiamat is using frightful presence.
I am immune.
Yes, right.
I'm a T-Rex.
I've
A
got
T-Rex is immune to being frightened. Cool.
Yeah.
27.
27. Yep.
Nice.
you
Nice. I got a 7.
26.
26. Cool. So unfortunately, the only one who is scared of Tiamat is Yort. Unfortunately, and that is the end of Tiamat. And unfortunately, Yort, it's now your turn, and the only action you can take is to run the fuck away.
Well, I didn't like the unfortunately there.
Yeah, because you are frightened. The only you can only take, I believe, the disengage or dodge actions, and you need to move your movement speed away in a direct line away from the source of being frightened. But you can roll at the end of this turn you can roll to get rid of the fear again.
Well, I suppose I'll do that. Oh,
Go
so glad
on.
I had this bonus turn.
Hell
Yeah, I guess I'll dash away.
All right. So yeah, roll wisdom again.
That's an 8.
Yep, you're still scared. It is the turn of Truffles Dudes and then Graros.
Okay, so I am going to try and bite Tiamat. And that is a 30 total.
30 will do it. Yes.
And it does 40-12.
40-12. Damn.
I'm a T-Rex.
Yeah.
I'm almost dead as a T-Rex, but we're not counting that.
I mean, you're fighting pretty impressively for someone who's not there.
Yeah.
Right. So it is 27 plus 9, so 36.
Cool. And that's piercing, yeah?
That is piercing.
Is it considered magical?
No.
Cool. You bite the crap out of one of Tiamat's heads, and your powerful T-Rex jaws clamp around it, and you bite down as hard as you possibly can, and just nothing happens. You just are unable to pierce through the hide of the Queen of Dragons.
And I am also going to thrash now.
Ooh, okay.
So can you make me a grapple check? And if you fail, I
Alright.
can thrash.
All right. So we're going to have 1, and we're going to have 1. That is that many. That is going to be 29.
29? Okay, grapple is opposed, isn't it?
Yeah.
Oh, yeah. I think you're good. Yeah, you're fine. So I did manage to grapple you.
You
You're
did?
fine. No, didn't.
Oh, you
didn't.
All right. Okay. Yort and then Farlan.
I would
Did I
like.
get missed?
You,
I think
yes,
so.
You did. I'm terribly sorry, Jules. Yes, you are up. You are up next.
That's cool. Sorry, you're. Do you mind if I go? Is
No,
that okay?
no. Go ahead. I'm too scared anyway.
That's true. Sorry you didn't run past me, so I couldn't slap you. But I'm going to attack. Cause now that I have 3. So let's do this thing and see what I get. 25.
25 hit.
Nice.
A 26 will hit then,
Yes.
and a 22. Does a 22 hit?
No.
Okay, that's still 2. I'm still pretty
Yes.
happy with that.
Yeah.
I will be spending some spells. That's absolutely going to happen. I'm going to spend both of my 5th level spell slots on the 2 that hit to do maximum amount of damage that I can do. So 10, 14 for just the blade. And then I'm going to do, 7d8 damage. So let's just do the advance roller and just go 14. Yep, 14d8 roll. Cool, and that'll be another 70. So what did I say? Yeah, 14 plus 70. So 84 damage, please.
Fantastic. Nice. Anything else?
And then as a bonus action, my blade goes to see if it can do anything. My spiritual weapon's up.
Yes. Yep.
Oof. No, it only rolls a 19. It rolled a 4.
No, that's not enough. Yort and then Farlan.
I do only have one spell as a spy/criminal, and it's because of my luck blade rapier. Oh, and that spell is wish.
You are shitting.
Now, there's a few things I could do.
Here we go.
Of course,
Here we go.
It's DM's discretion, but I would like to wish that Tiamat swaps places with our lovely wizard in the other dimension.
That is amazing.
Look,
Do it. Do it. Do it.
I have no reason to say no. Yeah. Yes, you do. You wish upon a star. Jiminy Cricket does turn up, which is quite pleasant.
That is amazing.
And you whisper, "I wish Tiamat," and Thrush
Truffle.
had their positions reversed. And
Fuck you, ethereal plane.
Well, hi.
And Tiamat just boop, disappears. Just goes.
Now let's get that treasure, and by that I mean friendship. And I go in
And
and give
scene.
This is a dumb game. I hate this game. It's a dumb
This
game. I
is
don't want to play
why
with
I
you
love
anymore.
D&D.
Yeah,
This is
that's-
why I love D&D.
That's amazing.
Oh.
Wow.
I had about 10 tabs open. So you're stuck in the ethereal plane.
I love that not only did we get rid of Tiamat, but we brought Thrush, goddamn, Truffle Butter back.
Truffle.
Like the thing was, I could have taken a short rest in there, prepared a different spell and been back. But like that's an hour later. Beautiful. Beautiful.
Well done. Troy, that was a master
Ah,
stroke. That was perfect.
I'm pretty happy with myself, I must say.
the
I am gonna
ethereal
have to-
plane. The ethereal plane is going mental right now, while like Tiamat is just ravaging the ethereal plane. We go back to
Let's
water
think
deep.
Oh,
No more problem. You're good.
oh my god.
So about that treasure, do we start looting?
Yeah, we definitely start loading.
So much treasure. I mean, you figured that there is no way you can carry all of this on your own. You're gonna need a buttload of carts.
Oh, that's
carry
okay
all of this
because Truffle Butter has like an army of demon slaves, like, right? So
Yep.
we just
out.
we
I
just
do.
load them all up and march that crap out of there.
Yeah, you can all take.
I mean, I
$1
reckon we
million
can make-
pieces each.
Yeah, I reckon we can like make carts out of all the skeleton bones that are around. Like, there's probably some pretty long femurs and stuff, and then like make
Yeah.
slings. You know?
I mean,
Yeah.
we wait an hour. I have a nap while you guys are collecting all the loot, and then
Mhm.
I cast Demiplane, and we just all shove it into a 30-foot cube of my own creation in the middle of time and space, and then we can go back and get it. Easy.
Yep, I love
We've
it.
got our own private bank.
I'm into it.
Zap looks so mad.
I'm, I have
I'm
no
kind of
words.
glad
I don't-
actually because I know Michael needed to go soon, so
Yeah,
I was
yeah.
like, oh, that's perfect.
I
Like-
thought this was going to drag on until we all died. So that was beautiful.
Yeah.
That was perfect timing and a fantastic way to end it, I think.
Yeah.
Special shout out to Charlie of Season Quest who messaged me telling me, "Don't forget you have wish. Make use of
Oh,
it."
no, that's cheating.
No,
Ah, that's wow.
That's not cheating. That's support from the
yeah, it's support.
sidelines.
Yeah, that's great.
I'm gonna have to love and leave you guys.
Thank you so much, Michael. We might as well
right.
just wrap it up there
Thank
as
you, Michael.
well. Thank you to everybody who's come along and watched. We got a bunch of new followers for Getting Dicey, but don't forget to also follow all these wonderful people and download and check out their podcasts. We've got Fate of Isen in the corner, Dungeons and Dipshits, coming out in a few weeks by the sounds of things. It's going to be very exciting. We've got Season Quest down there. Give them a check out on their second season. And Michael, you'll be back in some podcast format and sometime soon.
Just
So
find me on Twitter.
on Twitter, absolutely. And yeah, thank you for the support tonight. And we'll be live at 7:30 New Zealand time tomorrow with the Curse of Strahd with the usual crew. Thank you, everybody. And yeah, love you guys heaps.
Thank you,
Bye,
everyone.
love you,
It's a fun
bye.
game. I'm not playing anymore. Stupid game.
Bye.